I know this is going to sound like a repeat, and I apologize to you. I try to be new. We try to be fresh. We try to give you new takes on this show. But unfortunately, I can't do that tonight. Here's why. Our New York Jets have won yet again. I know you're saying, Nick, this is a broken record. I heard this already. The Jets won the last 2 games. They won again. This is me also killing time for those of you that have to watch commercials when we start. I got you. Welcome. It's Sunday Night Shenanigans. I'm one of your hosts, Nick. My other host, my co-host, my partner in crime, my YouTube life partner. That's it. He doesn't even know it yet. We're in this shit till one of us goes. Is in the back. We're going to kick off the show. I'm running late. I did start the show on time. I said, you know what? I don't want Boomtown and the rest of the crew to be making fun of me for being 1 second late. So I'm going to play the video, change the shirt, get ready for the show, and we'll be back in a moment. I know what you're thinking, too. Boomtown's like from Canada, Nick. He's the nicest guy in the world. Well, he's a busy motherfucker, and he does not want his time wasted, and he does not want his note-taking delayed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday Night Shenanigans. I am one of your hosts, Nick. We'll be right back after this.
Are you ready?
Who bets on the Jets? Have you not learned anything about betting? The Jets are going to come back. No, they're not. They're never going to come back. They're never going to come back.
Long story short, the Jets are going to the Super Bowl. That's a promise.
Place your bets now, people!
Who do you want to win?
The goddamn Jets.
Hello? You play to win the game.
Just in time, sat down. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? I heard you earlier. Aren't you tired of all this winning? I mean, come on, man. This is like
No! Never! Never, ever, ever. No. No.
Rumor has it that you're putting a ring on it.
Ring season. Let me get beard season right first. You got to have the right beard if you're going to New Orleans. We're renting the... Oh, shout out. You guys know him. The Jay Gasman Show.
There you go.
The shirt came in. Thanks to Bobby's Right Nut.
Nice.
Let's say what's up to our esteemed, excited, vibrant, internationally known to rock the microphone chat.
Let's go.
First guy coming in is international.
Stack in the house.
You son of a bitch, Stack. I sit here, talk nicely about you, and you shit talk me with your comments. You're lucky I don't know what you're doing halfway around the world, but I am slightly afraid of you because I can put 1 and 1 together. So I will say, Stack, you're right. Holy smokes. Nick is on time. And then he follows it up. You know what? That's what this channel's about. Stack is showing us from the get-go. Jab it, Nick. Support. Jab. Support. All right. I like it. I take it back, Stack. I still fear you, though. Mark Ferraro's here. If you notice, Mark is wearing a Yankees t-shirt.
Yes.
And if you were watching the Yankee game today, you probably have a stiff neck because you did this. It wasn't the Jet chant flying over. It was home run after home run after home run after home run. And now they will get shut out the next game. That's my prediction. Whenever they put up double digits the last couple of years, man, it's a fucking goose egg the next game.
Don't speak that in the universe. Go Yankees.
Quote me. I bet the under on the Yankees in the next game. But I will tell you. So real quick, before we get into the whole chat welcoming, which I'll let more people come in. Let's welcome more people. We're a friendly show. It's what we do here.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Nick and I went to the game. I don't know what happened. I didn't eat anything that Nick didn't eat. Like, I don't eat much. I'll get Nick something. I'll nibble at it. I'll have a little bit. Plus, it's pretty fucking expensive at that stadium.
It's expensive, yeah.
I don't want to feed two. I'll buy him something. I'll take a couple fries, or I'll take a bite out of the hot dog. That's what she said. And then I know you guys are gonna have fun with that. But 3:45 in the morning, I wake up, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because that's what I do here. Between 3:45 and 6:15 this morning, I went to the bathroom 12 times. Stomach,
Wow.
I tried to lay down, stomach cramping, pain, popped multiple Imodium, couldn't get it to stop. Then I was dehydrated. I tried to drink water. I'd have to go again. I missed my football scrimmage today. Then I'm sleeping all day. Like, I was lightheaded earlier in the day. Like, I had no energy. So I'm watching the Yankee game, and this is the best way ever to watch baseball. Watch the game with someone in the room with you. Today was Nick. I'm sleeping, and you only wake up and react when there's a home run. It's the best way to watch baseball. You don't have to watch the warm-ups. You don't have to watch the pitch count wind down time and time again. You watch baseball sleeping, and you wake up to react to a home run. So that's my tip for all of you tonight. Only watch baseball when there's home runs and somebody
That's
wakes
like
up.
cheating. That's like cheating. That's like you remember back in the
Putting
days.
in the contra code, up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. That's putting in the code to get to Mike Tyson. If I find a life hack, I'm going to share the life hack. It's up to you to use it or not, brother.
That was like back in the day, like you missed all the sports, and then you go after the news and you watch George Michael's Sports Machine. You remember that show? I used to come on after the news in New York City.
Yes. And then on Saturday afternoons, Twib Notes,
Yes.
This Week in Baseball.
Yep.
That was Sports Center before Sports Center.
Absolutely.
It was because Mel Allen was doing that, right?
Mel Allen was doing that. Yeah.
And that went back. That was before Sports Center. Sports Center's like, wait, they're doing the show once a week. Let's do a daily show.
Oh, yeah. And then Inside the NFL was also like that, too, with Nick Bonacani and then Len Dawson, if you remember that back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, you're taking it back to the old school
Taking
because
it
you're
back
an
to-
old fool. Who's so cool? You want to get hip and show it the way? Woo, there it is. Let me hear you say, woo. Actually, I did that so well, we might get copyrighted. I apologize. I know B-Mac is yelling at me. Nick's singing again. I'm out. Jeffrey's here. Boba Jet's in the house.
Boba.
Rick Kent is ready for some shenanigans.
West Coast
imagine how many times he had to fucking type that before YouTube stopped auto-correcting it and he got that through. Shout out to Rick Kent for being persistent. Boomtown is here. Miss Aurora. Hello, one of the queens. My hot take is that I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Very hot take, Aurora. So hot. Oh, wait, she corrected it.
Yep, there you go.
My hot take is that Izzy is going to make the roster.
Brooklyn.
Little tease into what we're going to get into here tonight, Aurora. All right, I like it. Hank G is here. Can't wait to see Hank G come the opener. Alan coming in. Cutdowns are here. That's it. That second sentence should make you tingle in your plums.
Woo!
Cutdowns are here. Ladies and gentlemen, get yourself a towel, put it across your lap, male or female. Real football is coming. And so am I right now. I can't wait. We've gone through what the fuck is it?
Training camp.
Before that,
OTAs.
the combine. We've gone through the combine.
Yeah.
We gone through watching other teams make the playoffs. Then we watch that. Then we go through the combine. Then we go through free agency. And we think we did pretty well, right? Tyron Smith comes in. Cast of others join him. We trade for Morgan Moses. We get Mike Williams from a pork roll, egg and cheese.
Pork roll, yep.
I'm not even reading the comments when I get to it. If you differ from me, my
Taylor
show,
Ham.
my call. Go watch Green Bean. If you want to call it the other wrong name, that's fine. Shout out the Green Bean. We go through the draft. We get a backup tackle to Tyron. We watch the mini camps. We survive Rodgers not going to the 2 practices in June. I don't know how we did it. I don't know how we're going to win a football game. The quarterback didn't practice for 2 walkthroughs in June. What are we going to do?
Walk like an Egyptian.
Walk like an Egyptian. Shout out to the Bengals and the singer who has the greatest F me eyes in the history of the world. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I didn't even sip the coffee yet, and I'm this fucking fired up. I'm afraid to right now. I might crash in like 5 minutes, but right now I'm riding the right.
Let's go.
So we survived training camp. No major injuries throughout training camp. A couple guys got some bruises or pulls. None of the major guys are out. And now camp is over. Cutdowns are happening. Real football is coming. I am very excited for this. I'm sure all of you are. We're going to get into that. But Alan, I saw that sentence and I got jiggy with it. Na. Sorry. Tom East is here. Shout out to Tom. Tom's excited for Shenanigans. Michael Stipik showing up. Hello to you, sir.
Let's go.
Oh, man. I love having the mouse with the wheel on it because now I can scroll down through the chat instead of having to click and drag with 2 hands on the mouse. Oh, this is big upgrade. Big technological upgrade for Shine Daddy.
Let's
see. Who else is here? Harlan is here. I'll try not to speak so loud. Harlan is one of our elder Jets fans. So Harlan, I will speak in a soft voice for you and Matthias and all of the elders. I know you guys don't like loud, abrupt noises, but
I can't hear you.
Damn it. He did it. He did it. He did it. Not me, Harlan. Not me. Daniel Murphy. What's up, Murph?
The new champion.
Did he?
Jets worldwide.
Did he?
Yes.
If you guys haven't already, you're missing out. Go subscribe to Snowball and Johnny Jets Worldwide. It's a fun show. It's game show style, and it's a lot of fun. 3 siblings is here. I want to say hello to him now before he falls asleep. Jay, welcome.
Jay.
I know you, Jaden D'Angelo, and the third member. I have a screenshot at 5 a.m. when I was going through my stomach issues of Knobcraft was in their Discord by himself. So Knob must have fell asleep in the Discord chat. So now Knob joins the 3 amigos, Jay, Jaden, and the big Knob.
All of them, Steph Curry emoji.
That's it. Nathan Shell's celebrating his 1-month membership as a member of the channel. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Wild Wave is here. Wild Wave. Let's keep Wild Wave under control. He's been excited lately. This guy can't wait for football. If it was up to him, he would be out there knocking people on their ass right now. He's excited.
King Lowski would say, calm your freaky down.
Calm it down, Wild Wave. Take a deep breath. Jerome is here. What's up, Jerome? Welcome to the show, my friend. Nice to see you back. Armand is here. Thank God Armand got rid of the Met creature. Didn't Armand have the grimace as his YouTube logo for a bit? I think he did.
But I missed the jet up one. I missed the jet up one. Armand, put the jet up one back.
Oh, you're gonna make me jet the F up? Yeah. Bring it back, Armand. Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Todd's here. Howdy to you, sir. Let's see who else we got. Dave's in the house. What's the topic tonight? Well, the topic is in the description. We're going to review the game from yesterday. All my socials are in there too on a link tree. If you haven't already, if you're on Instagram, go follow me, Proud NYJ Fan on Instagram. There is a TikTok and of course Twitter along with here. And if you're here, let's get that while I am old man interneting.
You got a mouse now.
I do, but I'm going to pop the phone up because it's easier to do on the phone. I'm going to turn on subscribers only mode. All of the... what's going on here? Why won't you play? YouTube? Okay. Live. Turn the volume down.
while you do that, I'm going to give a quick shout out
Do
to
it.
Lake Mary Little League. Congratulations for winning the World Series. The Little League World Series. They beat China Taipei today 2-1, and Lake Mary is like 2 towns over from me.
Are they?
And so congratulations to them. They're the first United States town to beat actually Chinese Taipei, I think, in a while, because they've been winning like pretty much every year. So
Shout out to
congratulations.
us.
Yeah. USA,
America, fuck yeah.
USA, baby.
Chinese Taipei, yeah. America, fuck yeah. We will walk this game off on a bunt. America, fuck yeah. Least exciting play just won the World Series. America, fuck yeah. Who do you feel worse for? The pitcher throwing it, assuming the second baseman was going to rotate there and he wasn't there, or the second baseman for not rotating there? Second baseman went to cover second, and the pitcher threw it as if the second baseman, because that's the rotation, right? If the first baseman charges, second baseman covers, and you saw the second baseman's hands go up when the ball went, oh shit, I should be there.
Absolutely blew it. That's a procedural error, and that's all on the second baseman. Pitcher is not in fault there.
Hello, son. Make sure the boy is cleared. He's back on the field tomorrow. Home opener, season opener, Thursday night against Woodbridge, the town I live in, with a lot of players that he grew up playing with. So a lot of trash talk on the line Thursday night, son. And I don't know if you've paid attention the last 15 years and 11 months. Dad can talk some shit. So tell your teammates, my dad wants to talk his shit. We got to cover. I live in this town, son. I see these people. I'm friends with all of them on social media. Please, for the love of God, Old Bridge Knights deliver on Thursday night against Woodbridge.
Don't lose.
I hope Woodbridge wins every other game because I coach those kids. But Thursday night, I need a dub, boy.
They could be like 1-14, but that one win has to be against Woodbridge.
Yeah, that's it. Win this. And well, the last game is Colonia. Same situation. It's still
right. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Colonia. Yep.
Daniel Murphy celebrating 2 months as a member of the channel. Think I'm gonna do an A-Rod type playoff mustache when we make the playoffs. Nice. I'm already working on my playoff beard. How's it look, guys?
I'll do a porn stash. I'll do a porn stash if we make the playoffs. A-Rod, just the stash.
Nice. Georgie's here. What's up, Georgie? Just picked Brees 3rd overall. Very
nice.
Very nice. Some will say he fell. That's a steal.
Yeah.
GVH is here. Cuca's here. Yes, many, many happy streams. This is the place for joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy. Infrared's in the house. Infrared, I have a question for you, sir.
Hermano.
Were you on the Visa big board yesterday with the fan cam? I thought it was you. I couldn't tell because they took it off pretty quickly.
No, he didn't go to
the people. Who else we got? Let's see. Speed round. Cuca, Aurora, Infrared, Boomtown. I'm looking for new names. Lee Van is here. We met Lee Van last week.
Lee Van is the man.
He was at the Jake. Just to remind everyone, he was at the Jake Asman show. Meetup. Free plug for Jake with all he does for the community. Free plug. Not a paid sponsor. Yet, Jake, if you want to be, I mean, I'll take a check. I mean,
ladies and gentlemen, Nick Shine wearing Jake Asman's shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Asman, new sponsor of the Proud NYJ Fan Sunday Night Shenanigans show with Theo, Uncle VR. And this is where the show goes downhill. Hi, Johnny. Johnny, I did talk nicely about your show earlier. I plugged it for you. Jets Worldwide, new sponsor. Oscar the Grouch. What's up, Oscar?
Oh, my favorite.
If you're not following Oscar's Instagram, you're missing out.
He's my favorite.
If you weren't watching Bobby's show last night at 1:00 when Charles Gorman was freaky level was all-time high last night.
Calm your freaky down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Dom C of Talking Jets and primarily of Project Prospect is in the house. What's up, Dom?
If you don't follow
Dom
him
was supposed to be
on Twitter, I say if you don't follow Dom on Twitter, you got to follow him, man. He has all the inside information. He has some good stuff. It's not just the draft stuff. It's all the stuff that he talks about in New York Jets. So, Dom C.
And Dom will tag me. I'm the resident pit bull when other teams' fans talk shit. Gunny, Dom will tag me to bring me in. Like, hey Nick, you want to comment on this? And he did it tonight. And I'm gonna read the tweet interaction. So this guy Texans Muse. Texans Muse tweeted, Tim Boyle was on fire yesterday. Dom tweets it with like the Dave Chappelle, like, ooh, are you like really? And he goes, Tim Boyle is dangerously underrated. Dom tweets, proud NYJ fan. Care to interject? I'm like, nah, you can't fix stupid. Let him be. He replies, says the Jet fan. And I go, your great team gave up 30 points to Zach Wilson in one half. No reply yet. That fact kind of humbles some people, right? Harlan updating us. He can always turn the volume up if need be, or down if we get too loud. Turn your volume down. Shout out to King Los.
Turn your volume down.
Purdy is going to be seeing ghosts. I hope he's seeing stars. That's not a concussion joke. That's laying on your back, looking up at the sky over Santa Clara. Let's see. I'm speeding through. We got 61 of you in here already. Shout out to you guys. We got Rudy H. new. Is there anyone who can see the Jets trading prior to cutdowns for a late round pick? Is there anyone you can see the Jets trading? Oh, trading away someone. Yeah. I think Izzy. I think Tack. Not guys who would gauge interest is who I'm speaking about, not guys that we could trade away. I think someone could call up for Leonard Taylor and say, hey, if you're not keeping him, we're willing to give up a late round pick for that guy. McGregor. Maybe Devin Smith. Right? If not Brownlee. You know, if you're looking at this roster now, there's a lot of talent here. And there's talent that won't make this roster. So that's the type of team that gets calls. And maybe you get a 7 or a 6.
Did you just say Devin Smith? Not
Did I
that
say it wrong? What's his first name? I'm sorry.
I think his name is is it Jason? Yeah, I think it's Jason.
Correct us, chat. Correct us.
Brandon.
Shout out to Hawks here. Neek is here. Who else we got? Tom Ace dropping some information. If you guys have a little expendable income, my OnlyFans is only worth $8.99 a month. Why is it $9? Say it, VR. Tell everyone. Why is it only $9 a month?
Well, because you only have 9 toes.
Son of a bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now casting auditions for the co-host of Sunday Shenanigans. This motherfucker. You hang out with Johnny too much.
Bad influence.
Bad influence.
Jets worldwide.
So, welcome to everyone else. Oh, I missed one. Here we got Scott Foster coming in with 4 months, not trimming my beard until the Jets win a ring.
He actually has 10 nice toes.
Why? I don't know if you heard it, but I actually picked the mouse up and dropped it in frustration. I don't know if you hear that little click. That's what it is. That's the equivalent now of me going, what the fuck?
No mouse abuse, please.
I didn't throw it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any human being in Jets land that can unite us, it's this motherfucker, Modine. And I say that with love, Modine. No hate. Jets fans, preseason is over, and Jets are champions once again. Now the real disaster begins. Modine, I appreciate you watching.
You're a gentleman and a
even
scholar.
more so, I look forward to watching you eat crow win after win after mother effing jetted up win.
Oh, he's
Keep
gonna eat
showing
crow.
up.
He's gonna
Make
eat
sure you're
pigeon.
here.
He's
Make
gonna
sure
eat
you're here on Wednesday, September 11th, when we're celebrating. Make
some
sure you're
flamingo.
here after we beat Tennessee. You just keep showing up, pal. I'll do the rest.
Turkey on Thanksgiving.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. I am just hitting the catch up to new comments. I see Bonesy and some others popped in.
Brother.
So let's get into it, brother. Let's get into it. Now, no starters played. Some of our backups who are roster locks were even out. I like that. I like that. You know, when I saw Tyrod Taylor wasn't even dressed, I like that.
Yeah.
You know, Nikki goes, "What's wrong? Did he get hurt?" I go, "Nothing's wrong." I go, "He's just too valuable." He goes, "He's our backup." I go, "Did you see what happened last year?" He goes, "Oh, yeah." He was too busy, man. He was flying high on a hot dog and French fries and a souvenir cup, Diet Pepsi. So he wasn't thinking too clearly at the time. But I like that the main guys were out. You know, we talked about it last week. I had Gunny on the other night to discuss it. I did not want to be in a situation where anyone of value got hurt in training.
Right. Bubble wrap.
We made it through training camp that closed down Thursday with no injuries. Why then roll the dice on a meaningless game? No offense. Loved him as a kid. Don't give a shit about the Snoopy Bowl trophy at 45 years old. I don't care. This game means nothing. Like, you can win the Snoopy Bowl trophy 100 straight years, and it will never change the course of anyone's life or path. Maybe just Snoopy's, but Snoopy's made up.
Doesn't count. Just
like the greatest thing to ever come out of Philadelphia is made up. Rocky, Philadelphia, you suck. You know it. Own it.
Let me ask you this question, though.
Shoot, what do you got?
Are you one of the people
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm one of the people. One of the people.
Thanks for a great show, everybody.
I am one of the people.
See you on Monday.
I am a man of the people, for the people, by the people.
America. There you go. Are you one of the people that really, really pay attention closely to who does not start the third game and then say, all right, this person is safe from the cuts? Like, for example, Michael Clemens.
I thought it was interesting that Clemens came out in uniform the other night. Did he get in at all?
No.
He came out in uniform. I saw so where our seats were, and shout out to Jake Asman again, sent tickets over to me and Nick. We were in the club section on the Jet sideline, on the goal line, right where the players come out. And the players jog out, and then the vets who aren't dressed kind of walk behind the thing and go to the sideline. And they're all in the black shirts with the green Jet thing on the chest. And Clemens is in uniform walking that way. So I don't know if they pregame worked them out. I don't know what happened there, but I thought it was interesting he was dressed. And all right, fuck it. Let's get into it, right? We could do the recap.
Right.
I cannot. Now, I let me preface it with this. I'm not one of the fans that wants to project or predict the 53-man roster. And here's why. Nobody gives a shit what I think when it comes to the roster. I only care, and I tweeted this earlier today, I only want Joe Douglas and Robert Saleh to be right. You keep the right 53. That's all that matters. My feelings, my thoughts, my opinion doesn't mean a goddamn thing in the scheme of things. I know it's a great conversation thing this time of year. People have been tweeting it or doing videos about it. It's not my thing. I don't give a shit. What I give a shit about is them picking the right players. And I said it last night on Jake, and I'm going to say it again now, VR. We are a very good team. Gone are the days of where we need 10 guys to make this roster because the roster's so bad, and we need them all to turn into Wayne Krabets and Harrisons from the Pittsburgh. No. We got 49 or 50 spots locked up. Don't worry about the guys not making it and get upset about that. Be happy that we have a competent, deep, talented, playoff, Super Bowl caliber roster with the 49 we already have. Don't cry because one guy didn't make it. Be joyous of the 53 that we do have. Now, listen, I know being positive is not a Jet fan trait. There's not a lot to be happy about with this organization throughout the years, right? Well, that's why I'm here to help all of you change that. All right, you wanted one guy to make it. He didn't make it. Oh, this team picked him up. Won't you be happy about the guys that we have that prevented him from being on this roster? Sure, we have a good GM who finds late round talent, finds undrafted talent, outstanding undrafted talent, but they're not good enough to make the roster because the roster is that good.
Give a shout out to our scouts too. Our scouts are excellent. Yeah.
When I say Joe Douglas, that blankets the whole front office area. Forgive me. It's just easier to say that. When I say Robert Saleh, I mean the whole coaching staff. When I say Joe Douglas, I'm saying the front office. Just for clarification purposes. But don't get mad that one guy didn't make it. We're not a 4-12 team anymore, trying to get the 6 wins to call it a successful season. We're trying to win a goddamn Super Bowl. You do that with an elite roster. Newsflash, not a lot of undrafted players make elite rosters. When did Wayne Corbett make the Jets roster? In the middle of the 90s. When were the Jets really awful? The middle of the 90s. Opportunities come on weak rosters. Strong rosters are solidified for the most part. Occasionally, you get a guy who turns heads. Occasionally, you get a Leonard Taylor III, who I fully believe deserves to be on this roster. That's me. Am I going to go nuts if he doesn't? I thought about it, and then last night on the ride home, I was talking with Nikki, and I'm okay if Leonard Taylor III gets practice squatted, because it means they believe that the guys that they have who've done it against ones more often than he has can help them more. I trust our defensive line, our coaching staff, with White Cotton to Olbrich to Robert Saleh. I trust the secondary. I trust the defensive side of the ball to make the right decisions for players. You might not agree with me, but I think the proof is in the pudding, VR. I think we found enough guys on defense, a Quincy Williams, a Tony Adams, okay, a Michael Carter. I think we found enough talent with late round guys that weren't heralded and lauded and highly touted to make them very good players in our scheme. So I trust them. I do. And I'm not going to go nuts if a guy that I liked didn't make it, because they see you every day and they're a lot more educated on you and what they want you to do than any of us will ever be. So give me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with what you're saying. And I think, if you look at kind of the history, when Robert Saleh started here, I want to say that was in 2020. He had a team that was not 21.
Yeah, Gates had 3 years with Sam, and then they took over.
He had a team coming, that was bereft of talent. Okay. In fact, how many players from when he started are on this team right now? CJ Mosley?
3.
Who else?
I believe it's 3. I believe it's Thomas Hennessy, Quincy, CJ.
Yeah. So if you look at that, just by that alone, you can make an observation that we have much better talent on this team and a superior roster than we've ever had in any time that I can remember. You look at Mike White, just got cut from the Dolphins. Look at Denzel Mims, just got cut from, I don't even know who he was playing with, the Jaguars or the Steelers or one of those teams. So even the
playing is a little much.
Say Zach Wilson threw for 235 yards and 2 touchdowns, because I don't want to hear it. The first person that says it, I will plot. Okay.
Let's be real though. The word playing is a little much for Denzel Mims.
Yeah.
He was around the Jacksonville area.
Yeah. Exactly. Was he working at Walmart? Was he in training camp? Nobody really knows the answer to that question.
Well, real quick, let's shout out Bobby's left nut. I said right nut before. I get Bobby's nuts confused. Forgive me, nuts. I hope they keep 6 wide receivers or cut Clemens so we can keep an extra D line. These guys are studs. I agree, Bobby. Bobby's lefty testy. I agree. I have been one for the entire offseason that says Clemens doesn't deserve to be on the roster. Anything he does is a negative play. He never brings attention to himself with a tackle for a loss or a sack. I feel that the coaching staff has been overhyping him as like a used car salesman trying to sell you a lemon, right? Like, let's hype this guy and get him to a point where someone's dumb enough to bite. And I think that would be, I'm okay with that if they move off of him in any way, shape, or form, because it means that guys who can get to the quarterback consistently, McGovern and Watts, might have an opportunity to be here. I'm okay with that. And if they keep him, I'm okay with that because they see them every day and they know what they're asking of them. So
somebody brought up earlier about possible trade candidates. Do you think Clemens is somebody that would be a trade candidate for a draft pick?
What was the name? I was reading.
Clemens. No, Clemens. I was saying that. Do you think that Clemens is one of those people that might?
What's he done? What's he done to give? If I'm another organization, right? I'll put my GM hat on from another team. Why would I give anything up for that guy? What's he done? What promise has he shown? He can't hit the quarterback against backups. He doesn't get sacks against backups. We have our backups getting multiple sacks 3 plays in a row against guys who are going to be starting for the Giants. And Clemens can't get near the quarterback unless it's a late hit or jumping off sides. Why would I give up anything for that type of player? I'd give up for the guys with young promise. I wouldn't give up for a guy who in his 3rd year, I've touched the quarterback as much as he has. No diddy.
He looks good without a shirt and with a bat.
Man. Go be a model for Abercrombie & Fitch or Supreme, like whatever brand you're into. I don't know. I don't wear brand names. The only brand name I wear, the Jake Asman Show. Another plug.
Sponsored by the Jake Asman Show.
Good, man. I'm good with plugs. I'm good with that stuff. I should get endorsements because I can promote them. Hawk coming in with 3 points. I love you all. I hope Tack, McGregor, and LT3 ball out this year, and I hope Reddick never takes a snap for us. 3. Love you all again. Nice.
Love you, man.
Hawk's in a loving mood after watching Zach Wilson actually throwing touchdowns today. So shout out to Hawk.
He didn't mention it, though. You're mentioning it.
No, I'll mention it for him. If he mentions it, he's going to get attacked. If I throw it out for him, it's a compliment, right? Like, you don't search for a compliment. You wait for them to come.
Oh, I'm going to abuse my mouse after that. I don't even like to hear his name.
All right. Listen, man, he never did anything wrong. He never embarrassed us. He was never out embarrassing himself on the town, shooting himself in the leg, hooking up with Hose in Bridgewater and getting mono. Like, he never did anything that was embarrassing. He just didn't work out as a player. All right, that we know of, right? Those Morristown girls, they can reel anybody in. I've seen them. Those outfits are barely visible.
Where's his new fiance from?
Probably like a toothpick factory because she's got no curves to her. He likes what he likes. He likes Splendor with no curves.
From Morristown, maybe.
It's probably just from Instagram. She's the I in IG. That's how skinny she is. I don't like that. I need a little meat on my bones. More thick ones for me. I'll take it. No diddy.
No diddy.
I realized that. I went to segue with you. I'm like, hold on. Everybody started getting all excited to type, and I'm like, no. Let me rearrange the wording of that previous sentence, boys. So
Salute you,
think
Hawk.
it's a really good thing that we have 14 fucking defensive linemen that are NFL rosterable.
Embarrassment of riches. Embarrassment of riches, you know?
14. We didn't have 14 NFL players in 2019 and 2020. We have 14 in one room, a positional room, not just one side of the ball. This is how you get good, right? I keep saying this. When you have a vision and you have a plan and you have an identity and you don't have to keep changing that every 2-3 years by firing everyone and starting over again, you can do great things. You know how everyone says, well, we don't have any consistency. We don't have any continuity on our offensive line because we keep changing the players. They keep getting hurt. Why would you then beg for the people to keep getting fired until they could fully implement their plan? You have a coach who has never coached with a quarterback capable of winning in the NFL. Give him that chance. I'll give you my word right now. This team stays healthy. We're going to do amazing things this year. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, Robert Saleh can coach. Oh, it's just Aaron Rodgers. No. How about go look at Bill Belichick's record? This is for Harlan. Go look at Bill Belichick's record when he has Tom Brady and when he doesn't have Tom Brady. Look how deep the Steelers got into the playoffs when they had Ben Roethlisberger to now they don't have Ben Roethlisberger. There's a big difference.
Right.
There's a big difference. Coaching matters 100%. I'm not saying it doesn't. But the coach and the quarterback are the two most important positions in the NFL. We've never had either. Maybe,
That's for sure.
Yeah. Maybe, just maybe, patience will pay off. And Jets fans will be, damn it, that made me laugh. I saw that without even, it's easier to buy off the refs. You're all right. All right. I'm with you. Damn it. Sometimes he puts a comment in, man, and it fucking gets me. And I didn't even read the comments. I just scanned my head to that side and I saw it very quickly. So shout out to Mo. You got me off my train of thought there, pal.
Here's just a kind of a point that I'll throw out there in regards to, cut downs and all that kind of stuff with the defensive line. Saleh and Ulbrich have preached that their perfect scenario for the defensive line is 9-man rotation, a 9-man rotation on that defensive line. They've said it time in and time again. We have 13 players. What does that mean? That means that some of these players are bound to either go on the practice squad or get outright cut. So all these guys, all these dudes doing so good that are NFL ready and everything like that, some of these guys are not going to make the team.
Yeah. And I'm a positive person, right? I consider you to be a very positive person too, right? We don't harp on the negative. That's why we vibe. That's why we connect. And that's why I think it's a quality program, because of we connect with our train of thought. Envision, if you will, opening night, Santa Clara, 63 degrees, clear. Trent Williams says, I'm still out. Jermaine Johnson, Quinnen Williams, and the rest of these savages do what we just saw last night. 7, 8 sacks, third down drives being ended, 3 and outs, celebrating, jumping around, Sauce waving goodbye. They're not even throwing near Sauce because they can't get the passes off, right?
Too small.
You come in that night and you tell Hassan Reddick, yeah, go get a fucking trade, dude. Go request your trade. We'll trade you now. Get out of here. We're good. Right? Like, can you imagine it being that good? Can you imagine it being that good to the point where, like, all right, we just got to the quarterback in San Francisco where they're pretty good at protecting the quarterback out there time and time and time again. All right, Reddick. Go request your trade now.
Yeah, go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom, mush.
I mean, Wild Wave, I gotta They might not be very well known, but when you have a running back who leads the league in yardage and is up there in rushing leaders every year, and you have that offense who likes to get vertical with their tight end and their receivers,
Yeah.
they're doing something right, though, man.
Yeah, with Trent
They're
Williams
doing something
spearheading it. Yeah, I mean, like that's still a decent offensive line.
Oh, breaking news. Addison coming in. And for those that don't know, Nate went out to the West Coast. He's in LA. And Rick Kent, Nate, and Addison met up yesterday. And
Shout out
Rick
to the
Kent
West
and
Coast
Nate
Yankees.
got into it with a Niner fan that they had lunch with. That's good. Oh, Bobby's left nut coming in. Jesus, Nick, thanks. I just shot a load in my pants. Thoughts and prayers to Bobby's pants. I'm sorry. But imagine that. Imagine if we hit jackpot here and we found two. I keep saying walk-ons, right? It's football, right? So walk-ons.
Yeah.
You guys know what I mean.
UDFAs, whatever.
Yeah, you found two guys out of the blue that show up and are worth, and they can do it against ones. Okay. That strengthens the Jets' position going forward. Now, for discussion purposes, let's flip it. 0 sacks. Purdy has all day to throw. That would strengthen Reddick's position, right? Now they're calling up the Jets before the game's even over and be like, you ready to give us the number yet that we want? Or where we have television here. We're watching ESPN.
Tory Dandy.
Yeah.
He's like, show me the money.
So, I mean, it could go two ways that night, right? Like, if we're constantly harassing, and shout out to Dre, Brock Purdy's going to die. Like, if we're harassing Purdy to that point, I think that strengthens the Jets' position. And I think as a Jet fan, if we do that to that team in that environment on national television to open the season, because ESPN's going to have their drama. Well, Hassan Reddick has still not shown, or Reddick had just shown 6 days ago. They're going to have their drama pieces ready to go. They're going to be ready to divide and irritate the fans. And a lot of people will take that bait. I don't want that bait. You know what I want? I want Purdy being the bait. And I want this rotation that the 49ers also run overshadowing what they do. I want to attack the quarterback. I want to blow this offense up. Someone's going to clip those first words. Son of a bitch. I got to choose my words better. Tom Ace is probably on it, right? Tom and Weed are on that right now. But there's two ways to win in this game, right, VR? Protect the quarterback, hit the quarterback. If you could still hit the quarterback without Reddick and you can send to a national audience where everyone's going to be watching this game, Rodgers is a lightning rod for attention. The Jets, people love to shit on the Jets. The people want to see the Jets jet, right? That's a thing. The Jets are going to jet.
Yeah.
If we go out there and we look the part, I just shot a load of my pants, courtesy of Bobby's nut. Like, listen, this is the time of year where everybody except the Patriots, the Giants, Carolina have hope. I think it's safe to say those three teams are going to be near the top of the draft, right?
Yeah.
Maybe one of them, the Giants D-line is capable of winning them a couple games. They shouldn't, because if there's a great matchup, that D-line, Banks, Burns, Thibodeau, and Dex can go win you games. Let's be real. That's a ferocious 3. And they might be able to win you a game or two that you don't expect to. But this is the time of year where everybody has hope. Why can't we have hope right now? I think we have the roster for it, dude. Fuck that. I'm going to gloat a little bit because we know the Jets can jet. We've seen it more than anyone. So, fuck it. Let's rock out with the cock out. Sorry if this kid's watching. Give me your thought. Give me your thought.
We got Aaron Rodgers, man.
We're 15 days. Shout out to one of the greatest to ever wear number 15. No, not Tebow. Brandon Marshall. Give me a shout out to your thoughts on what you think And how excited should a Jet fan be right now, VR?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to put.
It's always
I'm
one
gonna
of them.
wait. I'm gonna put out right now. The excitement is on 11 level. Okay, we're beyond 10. The Jets should be. I mean, everyone, even the people who have been negative for years about the New York Jets, are coming out and say, "Hey, our freaking nemesis, Tom Brady, just came out and said, you know what? I think the Jets have a chance to go into the Super Bowl. If Aaron Rodgers is going to come back and he's going to do his thing, and I think he's going to play really, really well." And not only did he say the Jets, but he said the Knicks too. I mean, like, we got the daily double from Tom Brady of all people. So when I say an 11, I really mean that in my heart of hearts, that if you're a Jet fan, you should be proud. Plug the show, loud, proud. Jets fans. We have everything going for us right now. We have a momentum that can carry us for every game this season. There is no game on the schedule that we are a really, really bad underdog for. There's a few here and there. Are they winnable games? Is the San Francisco 49er game a winnable game? Abso-fucking-lutely. Who else is on the schedule? I mean,
the big games are the Buffalo, the Miami too, and San Francisco, and then Houston.
Can we sweep Buffalo? Absolutely. Can we
We're
sweep
capable
Miami? Absolutely. Can we beat the Texans? Yeah, we can. And I mean, we play the NFC West. Okay. We can steamroll them on all cylinders with Aaron Rodgers at the helm, captaining this team, with Breece Hall and surprise Braylon Allen. We can go far.
Shout out to Gary, who might have the comment of the night for
Gary's man.
offhand knowing this information. He comes in and says, "A cock is a male rooster, and Johnny Manziel's family breeds cocks in Texas. They actually have their own breed of fighting cock. It's big business in South Texas."
Absolutely.
So you're telling me that cocks are big business in South Texas?
And Florida.
I feel like the NBC Rainbow, the more you know, should go off right now.
Listen, Roy Jones Jr., he still raises those cocks in Florida. Yes, sir.
Hey, you make a lot of good points. Besides for that, Nick's bullshit. Besides for that Nick bullshit that you threw out there.
A team after your own name.
That's why I'm self-loathing. That's why I allow the chat to use and abuse me. That's why I don't censor anyone here on this channel except Johnny. But why can't we? Why we played with Zach Wilson last year, 23-20 against the Chiefs on national television.
Yeah,
Zach Wilson is 2-1 in his last 3 games going against Josh Allen. We beat Houston, putting up a 30-point half with Zach Wilson at quarterback last year. Why can't we be excited? Why can't we be excited? I don't get it. I don't get why anyone would from the outside, and I'm not going to take the bait with the Jet negativity in the chat by a couple, but why can't we be excited right now? Just because your teams have maybe made the playoffs for multiple years in a row and haven't done a goddamn thing with it, why can't we be excited about our opportunity? Just because your opportunity was a steaming pile of dog shit lit on fire on a porch in the 80s and you were dumb enough to step in it, that doesn't mean that we can't get excited for what our team could do. A healthy New York Jet team is capable of holding up the trophy. That's not bullshit. That's not propaganda. That's not fake positivity. You look at our quarterback, one of the best of all time. You look at Breece Hall, top 3 running back in the league. You look at our offensive line, which has been a weak point. Second-year center, who was highly drafted, is going to go to the next level. Our tackles, Tyron Smith, maybe the greatest pass blocking tackle to ever walk the earth. The numbers say so. Morgan Moses, above-average right tackle, outstanding in the run game. AVT, an above-average guard when healthy. John Simpson, a physical attitude who sets the tone for the rest of the line. Garrett Wilson, 2,000-yard seasons to start off his career with the worst quarterback play in the NFL. Mike Williams, always been an above-average number 2 wide receiver and made a great elite pair with Keenan Allen when he was with the Chargers. Why wouldn't he continue the same thing? Yes, he got hurt last year. Okay. Corley, physical, stout guy. We're going to get the ball to him in some unique ways. You see the wide receiver screen yesterday. I like that wide receiver screen a lot more with Ruckert and Moses being the guys blocking it than I do Mitchell and Yeboah. A little bit of an upgrade there, right? So you look at our tight ends, serviceable. Rodgers always makes his tight ends better than they are. Our special teams are elite. Our punter and our kicker are 2 of the best, if not the best tandem in the entire NFL. Go look at their numbers. Inside the 20 punts by Morstead, inside the 5 last year. I think he had 4 or 5 in like a 5-game span. Defense, you know about the defensive line. Linebackers, the only team in the NFL to have 2 first-team All-Pro or 2 All-Pros the last 2 years with Mosley and Quincy. Sauce, 2-time first-team All-Pro. DJ Reed, top 15 cornerback in the league, along with Sauce. Michael Carter, top 2 nickel cornerback. Where's our weaknesses? Yeah, the training room. Okay. How many teams that are healthy can match up with this team?
Only negative is our turf.
The only negative is our fans' mindset. Our fans' mindset, because they're afraid to want to be great, some of them. The PTJD thing is real. The post-traumatic Jets disorder is a real thing.
It is.
But here's the difference between me and a lot of people with that. I am a big believer, and I'm sure you are too when you hear me say this, knowing that you have 13 years sober. Your past does not have to predict your future. And when you're someone who thinks that happened, so it's going to happen again, you already lost up here. Now, I'm not saying our state of mind changes anything, but why would I be doing a show and being negative about something that hasn't happened yet? We're built to win. We have all the pieces we need to do it. Does it come together on the field? Does the chemistry get built? Does the consistency happen? Are the guys healthy week after week? Does the ball bounce our way? Does a couple flags? You need a flag. You need a call or 2. You're going to win a Super Bowl. I'm talking to you, Chiefs. I'm talking to you, Patriots. You're going to win Super Bowls, VR. You need some calls to go your way along the way. They can change the game, right?
Absolutely.
Ask the Eagles if they're upset that a call went against them at what they consider the wrong time. Ask us in the Chiefs game last year. The blatant holding call on Jermaine Johnson on Mahomes' 25-yard scramble on 3rd and 26 or 3rd and 24, whatever it was, and then throwing the flag after we pick it. Yeah, after we intercept the ball. So you do need some luck to go on your side. Or as some of you negative people would say, we need the script to be written for us. And that's not my voice for Jets fans. That's people out there who think that there's a script for sports. There's so many good things about this team. And shout out to Al Toon and the 88 of you that are watching right now. I would love to hit 100. That would be great if we can hit 100 before the season starts. That's a goal to have every week when the season's here. But if we hit that now tonight, that's a hell of a kickoff to the season. So shout out to all of you, and shout out to those of you that are going to watch the tape delays, the replays when it's on YouTube. I appreciate you guys just as much as those of you who are here live now. Throw a like. There's a lot of comments going on in the chat. If you want to get your comment online, a super chat's a great way to do it. You don't want to have a question or comment. If you want to gift the membership, that's a great way to support the channel and give someone else an opportunity to join the Discord. Let me throw that up there on the bottom. But I'm pretty riled up, man. I'm pretty riled up in a good way, right? We always see Jets fans negative and angry and and getting that negative attention. I think we're in a really good position to get some positive attention and some positive results this season. Oh man, thank you. You didn't have to do that. VR kicking us off tonight.
Let's go. Let's get this party started.
To David Briga. David Briga's been here. I hope I'm saying the last name right. Dave Briga, welcome. If you do have a Discord account, follow the instructions on the bottom of the screen. And I saw a comment in my brain. Daniel Meehan, hope is a dangerous thing. Shawshank Redemption.
Redemption.
But let me counter your negativity with some positivity. Hope can keep people alive. Hope can keep people going.
Yep.
Hope is sometimes all some people have. I could speak to
Absolutely.
that myself. So as much as you're trying to, what movie was it? Oh, man. Oh, Forrest Gump with Jenny. When I was over there, I thought of you.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby's left nut. Who else delays touchdown celebration because we expect to see a flag? Dude. VR, stand up. First thing I did after Izzy's touchdown run yesterday, he was at the 10, and the coach in me is looking back at the 40 to see if there's a flag down. Well done, Jake. Well done, Jay Quest.
Jake West. Oh man.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Love you too, buddy. Thank you for
Love
watching.
you, man.
Well done. Well done, man. That's the new comment of the night. Did you get Las Vegas Raider vibes when we scored 2 touchdowns and neither one of them counted?
Oh my goodness.
We
celebrated. Don't bring up that. Yeah, don't bring up that. I happened to be at that game. Oh my goodness, that was so horrible.
Shout out to CJ Uzoma, who people were saying should be tight end 1, who just got cut from the Eagles.
Another one.
Shout out to Mike White, who got cut from the Dolphins today, who couldn't beat out Skylar Thompson. So maybe Jets fans hoping a guy is good versus what he really is. I mean, let's calm down on hoping everyone's the next great and just fairly assess who and what they are. So welcome. We're in hour 2. There's 86 of you fanatics here. We thank you. Become a shiner, become a member of the channel, and keep the discussion going all hours of the night with all the other Jets fans in the chat all around the world. We're trying to get Modine in there. Modine, if you have a Discord, I would probably pay you to show up in the Discord with the amount of energy and attention that appearance would get. I would pay for your appearance.
Absolutely.
GBH coming in with a super chat saying about to have dinner. Peace, y'all. Did I do that right? Peace, y'all. When I see y'all, I got to throw a little Southern twang in. So peace, y'all. Did I do that right?
Yeah, that was good.
You're my Southern liaison. I got to check with you.
I was about to say, I'm in Florida, but you got to like go north to go south, you know?
So
too funny.
Let's get into your review. VR's quarterly review. You are here with the quarterly review with Tio, Uncle VR.
Quarterly review. So
you're fucking tired.
One of the first things that I wanted to bring up, I did. Oh, Discord. Okay.
Ooh. You guys want to argue around the clock? I'd
love to see
Modine. That's how you sell memberships right now. Everybody should be signing up to argue with Modine in voice, in video.
I'd love to see Modine and Daniel Meehan in our Discord so that we can talk and go back and forth all day about Dolphins and just putrid Jets takes. All right. So quarter 1. First play, and you were there. How hyped did the whole stadium get when Quantez Stiggers and Trey Swelling went down there and knocked the ball out of their hands and got the fumble recovery on the kickoff.
Jets fans, Giants fans roared, and then Jets fans roared. It was a really, listen, I know it's a preseason game, right?
Yeah.
The environment is fun. It's fun because you got a spouse with the Giants, the other with the Jet. You got kids in the same family divided, brothers, sisters, family, co-workers. It's a cool environment to be at for a preseason game because you're going with people rooting for the other team that you love, you're tight with. So you could tell the emotional roller coaster of that play was Giants fans standing up and then Jets fans standing up as they all put their seats back to sit down. So that was quite.
That was a turn of events, so to speak, for Giants fans.
Jetted out coming in with a super chat. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Jets going to put the league on notice with a blowout against the 49ers Monday night.
Okay.
I keep saying 14-3. Just watch George Kittle and Purdy running. Jetted out from your lips to God's ears. May this be a thing from your lips to his ears on the Lord's day. It's not my best Italian accent. I apologize to the Italian. That was not my best. I am embarrassed by what I just did. So
It's okay. Okay.
It was fun. It was a big roller coaster play moment, and there's a couple more of those in that first quarter that went our way. Go ahead.
Yeah. So here's my observation about that. Quantez Stiggers, he's going to be our special teams ace this year. I think he's going to be our gunner. And he has a no.
He's going to be our what?
He's going to be our gunner. He's going to be the person going down there. And
you went southern on that one. He's going to be our gunner. 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 Bob O'Shea. Bob O'Shea. He said what?
Got to go north to go south, man.
That's it, baby.
So that's the observation. And Trey Swillings, yes, he is the son of that person you're thinking about, Pat Swilling. He is his son. And Pat Swilling, for those who know, any New Orleans Saints fans, he was the, big man on campus there for many, many years.
He did.
Quantez.
He did.
So,
Nate was on that early.
So
you were too. You were big on him too. I'm not taking away.
Yes, absolutely. But the one thing that I'll say about Quantez Stiggers is that he has a nose for the ball. He is always around the ball. And over the past couple of years, have you been kind of discouraged because we're not getting enough turnovers in games? We've been dropping interceptions, the fumbles, we don't get the fumble recovery, that kind of thing.
I mean, it's the script. They script which way the ball's going to bounce, and they always script it to the other team.
I am going to guarantee Quantez Stiggers is going to have a combination of interceptions, fumble recoveries, on special teams, on regular, in-game series, on defense. He has that nose for the ball that you can't teach. You can't teach it.
Ashton 2.0.
Always in the right place at the right time.
Ashton 2.0.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah. I say
got a nose for the ball.
I say a step above that. I think.
Okay. All
right. Some other observations.
What's up, Carly? Welcome.
Carly.
Oh, Carly, I did see last night when I appeared on Jake. You said I miss Nick. I miss you too. It's been we were on a thing there of hanging out every week together, and now this weekend we weren't able to. So I will come up to New York to see you again soon. I promise.
I just really need to taste some of Carly's cookies because they apparently I missed out on that, and they are legendary. So, Carly, next time I'm up, maybe for the home opener or whatever, please make some cookies so I can taste them. Thank you. That's a request.
Nice.
Izzy.
I think that's enough time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Izzy.
but Stiggers is you. Some guys just have a knack of being there. Right?
Knack.
Like that's why I said Ashton. Ashton always finds a way to be around the loose ball. He makes an interception to seal the Cleveland game 2 years ago. He makes plays. He's limited with
He
his
can't
reps
tackle worth
and
of
his
shit, but
opportunities.
yeah.
Yeah, but if you're getting the ball, I'll take a missed tackle if you're getting a turnover, right? Like you deal with that. You know, Whitehead, 3 interceptions against Josh Allen on the opener. We dealt with some missed tackles because he
Missed
helped give us
tackles
that
too.
moment, right?
Yeah, but he
Like,
had 3
look at
interceptions.
Gibson
Yeah.
gave us an elite moment.
Mhm.
It's been nothing since, but people all want that high again. We're
Yeah.
we're
Oh, yeah.
addicts for the high
Yeah.
as Jets fans. And
Yeah.
if you give us one, Mike White, for example, one good moment, and we just believe you're always going to be that guy because that's how bad we want to win. We'll have false, fake hope, right? We're like the Undertaker said one time. We're phony tough and crazy brave when it comes to believing in our players because we think that one guy does one thing, it's going to become the fucking norm. And then we shit on the guy when he's not that.
When he's
we
not
create
doing that.
false
That's true.
expectations for him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Thank you for my TED talk. Go ahead.
So another observation right at the beginning of the game. Israel Abadakonda ran the ball pretty much 6 out of the first 7 plays. He ran for 9 yards, then ran for 3 yards, then ran for 6 yards, then ran for 5 yards, then ran for 7 yards. I mean, somebody mentioned this earlier and you kind of commented on this. Were they doing that to like kind of show the goods?
He not only ran 6 out of the first 7. I'm gonna just this is why we're a good team. We help one another out. He ran hard as hell on 6 of the first 7. I haven't seen Izzy running through people, running through tackles. We know he's got speed.
Yes.
That was a different Izzy. That was a hey kid, your job might be on the fucking line here. You got to drop your pads.
Put
You
some
got to
fire
run
under
through
his
people.
ass.
You got to break tackles. He's spinning and dancing off of tackles now. Okay. Hey, man, sometimes you got to push somebody to the cliff to get a response out of them. If that's the response that we get, and that's the moment that Izzy comes out of the box and becomes that guy, I'm fine with keeping Izzy. If that's the norm for Izzy, I'm fine with Izzy.
If we can
That
keep
was
him
nice.
motivated,
That was a nice breath of fresh air from him.
Yeah. But the downside to that, or the other side to that, is were they putting him out there and then keeping him exclusive in the game plan to kind of shop him, which someone earlier was saying, are there any players on this team that, maybe at the end of the day, instead of losing them or putting them on the practice squad, a team who needs a running back says, hey, we can flip, we'll give you this draft pick, you flip them for a draft pick or something like that. That's the only other thing that I would say, because it looks like they were shopping him pretty hard, showcasing him out there, especially in the first quarter. So that was an observation. So
you're right. It was a concerted effort to get him the ball early and often, and I think he answered the call. If he goes out there and he's getting blown up in the backfield time and time again, and he's not showing explosiveness and he's not showing the ability to break tackles, the writing was on the wall. Now, he may still not make this team, but maybe, just maybe, he did enough to now they know they can give him the ball in between the tackles. That was the thing that was impressive. It was a lot of up the gut. We know he can run wide, right? We know he's got the speed. It was up the gut. And that was a new Izzy that we haven't seen before. So
I haven't seen
was it enough to make the team? I don't know. But I have no issue with the player if he's on the team, and I have no beef with the Jets if he's not. That's where I'm at on Izzy. If he's here, I'll obviously every time he touches it, go to the fucking house, please. But if he's not here, I'm not bashing the Jets. That's where I'm at, like with players now that I'm older. I don't buy jerseys. I don't care about the name on the back. I care about the name on the front. If you are playing for this team, I want you to pick the ball off. I want you to sack the quarterback. I want you to catch the ball. I want you to run for touchdowns. I want you to block everybody. Like, I want you to succeed if you're wearing this shirt.
And before I get to my next observation, real quick, Ricky New York is in the chat. I just want to say apologies for your Florida State Seminoles on Saturday. Yeah. Sorry about that, brother. Hope you're doing well. My condolences to your team.
Ooh, I don't even know how to segue after that. That was rough. Sorry, Ricky. All right, here we go. I got it. Ricky, I know this opener was tough for you. I promise the green and white will do better.
Let's go. All right. Anthony Fursker had a really nice catch. Something tells me this guy's going to make the team.
I feel bad now.
I know. I'm sorry, Ricky. Miami Hurricanes up. Let's go. What do you give me your thoughts on Anthony Fursker? And I said this maybe a couple of shows ago. He had a couple of good catches. I really remember him from the Titans. There was one fantasy season where their tight end got injured. Fursker kind of took over, and he balled out for like 6 games. Really saved my fantasy season because I picked him up on waivers. I really remember him. And, you know, the ties with the offensive line coach from the Titans. Fursker was on that team. He's had some good catches, and I see him playing an H-back role on our team. Multiple roles. I want to say he also does, you know, special teams as well. I think he has a spot on this team. Another good catch. He has sure hands. That's what I like about him. I haven't seen him drop a pass yet. Any thoughts on him?
Oh, man. Hold on. I just gifted a membership. I gifted a membership, and it went to Johnny. Ladies and gentlemen, the channel is being shut down effective immediately. Son of a bitch.
Just when you thought you was out.
And I love the chat knows. Wait. The best part is the chat. Because right away, Wild Wave laughed. Clancy laughed. Johnny got the membership. Addison, Nick is going to hate that. Stack. Just your luck.
Remember that show Press Your Luck where you get the whammy?
Oh, wait. I got that. Hold on. Oh, man. Oh, shout out to Knob. Knob getting in the action. And gifting one. This one's much better than mine. It went to Lee Van. Lee Van, welcome back in the fold.
That's the brother right there. Let's go.
Oh, man. I love this man, Nick. Thank you, puppy. Damn it. I love you too, Johnny. I don't think so, Rick. I think I've done it before. I think Rick's right. I think I've done it before, and it went to Johnny. Oh, look at this. Now we're getting hot. Lee Van saying, I'm going to pay forward and giving it to Pat Rich. There we go. I like that when people get one and they pay it forward right away. That's good. That's a great part of the community when I see that happen. You're the man, Lee. And to Lee, to Knob, and to VR, your gifts were worth it. But all right, so the tight end. And just for the record, any gifted memberships or super chats, we will stop our conversation to immediately acknowledge you. Do you think Frisker did enough to surpass Yeboah? I know Zach Kuntz, man, on that tight end seam, if you catch the goddamn ball, that was thrown perfectly in between your arms.
Yeah, he's not making the team.
Maybe that a 35-yard seam route by a tight end beating a corner or a safety opens a lot of fucking eyes, right?
Yeah.
But man, I don't know. I'm curious to see. Yeboah's been there for a while.
Yeah.
He's never been a contributor on offense. He's been a very valuable part of our special teams.
But Frisker also plays special teams.
Yes. And I don't have, like I said, I don't have a dog in the race. But it's one of the ones that I'm curious about. I'm curious how the Jets. I'm curious about Izzy. I'm curious about the D-line. I'm curious about the tight end position. I'm curious about what we do with offensive line. Is it 9 to start? Because you got Olu, who could be 2 swing tackles, right? You don't need a left and a right. Does Max Mitchell go down because they leave Warren and Olu to start and open up another roster spot?
Did he get injured yesterday too? And
I was listening to post game on the way home, and they were saying that he said he was okay and he could have went back in.
Okay.
But tight end is one of the spots where I'm very curious. Since we don't have the fullback, do you go with the fourth? You got 2 elite special teamers. Do you minimize Izzy and go 3 running backs, which now you're basically opening up 2 roster spots instead of having a tight end and 4 running backs, or the fullback and the 4 running backs. Now you have 3 running backs to start, because we all know you could pick up running backs anywhere, right? As long as your line is good, running backs can come into this league and succeed for the most part. There's very little that differentiates bottom tier running backs. But the tight end thing, I'm curious, because now in the new format, tight ends are like linebackers. They're athletic. They can move. You want guys like that who are either blocking on the kick return or tackling on the kickoff. So I'm kind of curious. That's one of the spots where I'm not going to react, but I'm just going to go, okay, that's how they saw it. But Frisker has a better resume. The only thing Yeboah has is green bean's heart.
Yeah, I was saying, Yeboah is kind of like a fan favorite. He's kind of like Rudy at this point, the underdog. He's always been there. He's been there for a couple of seasons. They root for him when they come out there, whatever. He's like the last player on the bench or whatever. When there's a blowout, you put him in the game or whatever. Everybody's like calling his name. Okay, put Yeboah in. That kind of player. I don't know if he has the same utility as a Frisker, based on what I've seen previously and currently constructed the last preseason. So those are my thoughts. I think Frisker makes the team. Yeboah, maybe he's a question mark if he makes the team or if he goes on the practice squad. I'm not gonna be unhappy if he goes on the practice squad. So that's an observation. The last observation.
I have to do this. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's like a German prostitute when she walks into her pimp. Who do you want me to fuck, sir? Thank you. There we go. It's pronounced fuck, sir. Awesome. My apologies if that German accent was off. I'm not on my best tonight with voices. I apologize. But Rick, thank you for the super chat. You're the man.
Last couple of observations on the first quarter. So we have a bend but don't break defense. And I know these are the 2s against the 2s in the first quarter and stuff like that. But I am really underwhelmed by the defense of Surratt and Barnes, Chaz Surratt and Zaire Barnes. The Giants' second, third string running backs were running all over those 2 particular linebackers for all of the first quarter. And I don't like it. And I don't know if some of it's the scheme, because we have some of those same issues. I mean, obviously the level of talent is much better with CJ and Quincy. so that you don't see it as often. But the scheme with when you water down the talent with Surratt and Barnes, the holes become bigger, the tackling becomes a little bit more direct. It's not great. I don't like it. So
All right. I'll take the other side of it just for discussion purposes, right? I kind of agree with you. But for the discussion, I'm going to throw it the other way. This defense is a bend but don't break style of defense. And it's like a gang mentality. The closer we are, the stronger we get. So as you get down, notice that the stops happened in the red zone. Notice that they blitzed the linebackers, which they never really do, and they got the stop on 4th down on the Giants' first drive. If we can give up, and that's the mentality, you're probably playing more base, so you're not giving those guys a lot of opportunities to create. They're kind of cleanup guys. The driving force with this scheme is the defensive line and what those guys do. And you saw even the backups, when they can go dominate a game, they go dominate a game. And the linebackers are, I don't want to say Quincy and CJ are cleanup guys, but that's basically what this scheme is. We penetrate the gaps with our front. We occupy the offensive linemen. We allow the linebackers to go side to side on their side of the field, and make a play if it breaks the tackle gaps. And then as we get closer to the red zone and we're giving up that yardage, boom, we send a blitz when you don't expect us to, and we get a stop. So I think you can almost equate I don't want to say failure, but the maybe hesitancy of the linebackers is almost game planned in the preseason. And if those guys ever have to play in the regular season, you might see a little bit more out of them. Also, it'll help when you have that front 4 of the starters in front of you. All these guys are trying to penetrate, make a name for themselves, and it's leaving some run gaps open early on that first drive. That's why I love sitting on the mezzanine, because you could see everything open up. So they were kind of leaving the linebackers hanging out to dry because they do want to penetrate so much. Pause.
That's a good point.
That's what she said. So I wouldn't hang it all on the linebackers, because both of those guys, when they get there, they can tackle, they can finish. But we don't know what they're being asked to do in that game situation. It's not your best play call after your best play call. It's very vanilla.
Right. No, and that is a really good point.
Observation, but I just figure throw different viewpoints up.
Yeah, absolutely. Max Mitchell, we said earlier, he got hurt on the play. Well, the play that he got hurt on, he gave up a sack. He just got bowled over, and again, just doing Max Mitchell things. I'm not a big fan of Max Mitchell in the tackle spot. And then to end the quarter, Takk McKinley gets a sack. And, he's been like kind of the highlight flash of camp with his play and the preseason. And, ending off the quarter with a sack was really, really nice. Does a little dance. I think we're going to get used to that coming into the season. What do you think?
I am a huge, huge fan of anybody who busts out a Spinneroonie.
Oh, he didn't do it for that one yet.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm reading the chat at times. I'm sorry. I gotta.
It's all good.
But I'm a big fan of Takk. I think the story is it's heartwarming.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll talk about it now since I mentioned it. For those of you that don't know, the Spinneroonie, it was a move by Booker T that Booker T would do to get up and kick his legs and spin around and then do the look at the hand for the five-time WCW champion. Connor Hughes did not know what it was. He called it breakdancing. I even tweeted at him, get some culture.
Ray gun. He called it Ray gun. Oh my goodness.
So you can tell Connor, in a joking way, was not cultured growing up watching the Monday Night Wars. But
how many people did this?
Game,
what the? What the hell are you talking about, dude? That's what I did. I'll speak for myself. That's right. Can you dig it, sucker?
Mark coming in with his 3-month super chat. Thank you, Mark. Can you dig it, sucker? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, really, Rick? Well, why don't you go eat a bag of sausages?
West Coast Avengers in the house.
Oh my God! You think you know a guy? Damn.
Well, he's enthralled in a lot of DP.
To be fair, I pay more attention to the chat than the actual show. That's fair, Carly. That's fair. The chat gives you, and Carly knows I love her. The chat shows her a lot more love. When you have 76 in the chat and 70 of them, especially Charles right now, is throwing flowers at Carly's feet every comment. That's why I put up the comment about Charles arguing with Knob about Zerline. It's because it's actually a football comment. Charles has been kicking his game so well to Carly in the chat. Yeah, Boomtown. One day with Nate, and he's a changed man. One day with Nate, and now he doesn't like me anymore. Nate, what have you done to the innocent, pure Rick Kent?
He's ghetto now. He's Ricky. He's
One
Ricky
day with Addison and Nate, and now Rick goes fucking gangster on me. Next time Rick comes on, the DP is gonna have a flannel on with the top buttoned only.
He's Ricky K.
Ese vato Kento.
Ricky K. He's throwing up gang signs.
No, I'm not saying there's no substance. You're saying that I said there's no substance, and I will just agree with you.
No, the chat is popping all the time.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Love the chat.
If you're here and you're watching in the chat, if you haven't already, would you be so kind as to throw a like down? We got 71 of you here right now, and only 61 likes in the chat.
Let's go.
I hit 100 for the first time, 100 likes on a show on a live stream last week. So if we could get up there we go. There's a little surge up to 65. That would be great. If we can make that a Sunday night thing, getting 100 likes. That helps the show as much as anything. Commenting after the show helps too. I know you guys, your thumbs are probably tired from typing so much. Shout out to Bobby.
Helps the algorithm.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby's birthday week. We've entered Bobby's birthday week. So those of you that don't know, Bobby on Thursday night, 10 o'clock, will be co-hosting with me. It's my birthday gift to Bobby. He's always asking, how come no one ever asked me to co-host? And I'm the only one that's done it. He was on with me one other time to co-host, and I'm looking forward to talking Jets football with Bobby on Thursday. We're going to put a lot of work in behind the scenes to have some great Jet conversation the entire night. Ladies and gentlemen, do not like it anymore. According to Abe, we are at 69, and it is capped. I'm shutting off the likes. We do not want that anymore. We are good where we are at. Big fella getting in the action. Not me, the other big fella, for those of you that don't know. And he gifted Abe. Abe Latour, welcome. If you were on Discord, join the movement. It's a movement, right? I think I would call the Shiner, the proud NYJ fan, the Shiners, the Discord. I think it's a movement. I don't know anyone else's group, but I don't hear any of the other ongoings talked about as much as this one. Obviously, it's my channel, so I hear about it the most. But the camaraderie, the tightness, the community, the fun, the banter, the penetration. I mean, the party. The P is for party. Party for party. Remember, it's for party. Put a post-it on the computer. It's party.
Party.
I'm very, very happy for all of you that you have that outlet and that you guys enjoy it, and gals enjoy it so much. I got to get used to saying that because I have one girl on my football team, and I'm so used to typing get the boys at the field at this time. I'm never typing the word person. I said it once the other day. Guard, pick a person to line up. I was like, oh no, I can't do it. So Now it's just team. Have the team there by this time. That's
Can I make a point? Can I make a quick point?
Yes.
If you like to chat, and I mean, you said the chat is where it's at, right? If you like to chat, well, the chat continues in the Discord. So how do you become a member of the Discord? Well, you become a shiner and become a member. So if that, some incentive, the overtime show continues in the Discord. So if you like to chat, you like all the people that you see up in this chat, it continues in the Discord. So become a member.
Harley, thank you, sir. Very good plug. Very good plug. I don't know how this works. I'm not that tax savvy. Well, I'd make you a promise right now.
You make me cookie. Me make you savvy.
Cookie. Yes, Cookie. I would love
for
Cookie.
me. Technology for you. I got diabetes, but I will eat a few cookies. For
Cookie.
me.
And
So
you.
good.
There you go. Where else do you
Love
get
cookies.
that?
Love cookies.
Yay.
Hercules.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Listen, this is another reason you need to get on Discord. You can have private chats with people. And then, sorry, Carly. Apologies for the DMs about to blow up. Forgive me. But go support Carly. Carly's awesome. Kicks by Carly.
Kicks by Carly.
If you want some really cool shoes on top of cookies, she'll make some really banging sneakers. So
yeah, so the custom joints.
Holidays are coming up. It's never too soon, right?
Jake had the custom Nikes on at the T Squared event. Oh man, those things are
where did he get them customized, VR?
He got them at Kicks by Carly. Absolutely.
Look at that. Multiple commercials in here. And also shout out to Carly for me having my Jake Asman show shirt. She ran the store. Runs the store. Oh, yes, big fella coming in. Oh, big fella just did this to make me read it. Reason to get on Discord. Join our Fortnite squad. Oh, shout out to Addison. Yesterday morning, my daughter Sophia and Addison played a game together on Fortnite. I was watching them play yesterday morning.
Nice. See?
Oh, Tom, you think I stand? I just tilt the computer down. You think I'm standing? I just tilt the laptop. Lower your fucking standards for me real quick, pal.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
boy.
All right. I mean, I'm gonna have to go speed round with the quarterly review. Quarter two, real quick.
Well, the second half there wasn't much, right?
Yeah, I mean,
the first half.
Izzy ran 45 yards for the touchdown. Brooklyn in the house.
Tackling attempt, right? Horrible.
Oh my goodness. I mean, like, was it bad tackling? Was it good running? I mean, like, you be the judge, but he ran for a touchdown, and you know what? You can't take that away from him. When was the last time you saw Izzy run for a touchdown?
Carolina playoff game last year when he hit a spin move.
Yeah. I mean,
Abe, if you look on the bottom, you friend me at Proud. Whoa! Friend me at Proud NYJ Fan. And then I will add you to the Discord. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend. One of my best friends in life, Dale Schneider, just gifted 10 memberships. Dale, I've told you this since we were 16, being dumb teenagers. You're the fucking man.
Salute.
The memberships went to Scott, SG31 Black, Terrence Hill, Franklin Fung, Trevor from Canada, Party with Peg and Artie, Craig Wilton from Down Under, Yeti, Anthony DeRise, and Italian Stallion.
Italian Stallion.
Awesome. Thank you, Dale. I love you.
Nice.
I love you, Dale. You're the best. Awesome, dude. Dale, motherfucking Schneider. Thank you, buddy.
So, you want to hear the good news or you want to hear the bad news?
Yes, sir. Anything you say, Dale. You know I've always listened to you, and even though I'm a foot taller than you, I fear you. He's got Popeye arms. He'll beat anyone at fucking arm wrestling. Yes. Awesome. Go ahead. What do you got?
Yeah, so the bad news is that's pretty much all the offense that I can observe for the whole game. That 45-yard run. We're done.
The preseason games, if they start here, that's the quarterly review. It's like first quarter, half an hour, second quarter, 10 minutes, second half, it happened.
The offense happened. That was pretty much it. 45 yards, touchdown. I mean, we scored a touchdown. Great. Now to the good news. The good news is defense was sacks were coming in bunches. It was like it was raining sacks from the sky. Leonard Taylor III with the sack. Leonard Taylor III and McGregor with a combined sack. Leonard Taylor III and McGregor again with a combined sack for the second time. Martinez overthrows Kuntz for a possible touchdown.
No, he didn't overthrow him. Kuntz dropped it. Kuntz was a dick on that play. That ball was in his hands. That went through his wrist, dude. It went through his wrist. He overreached for it. Disappointing.
I think it was a little of both. A little
Very
of both on that play.
Though. Very disappointing play.
But wait, the best play to me of the second half.
I got it, Abe. You're in. Abe, you're in. Just accept it. You're in there now, pal. Welcome.
Leonard Taylor III tackles the running back behind the line of scrimmage for a 3-yard loss. And it was the most athleticism that I've seen in all of the preseason from a defensive lineman, all 3 games on that one play. And it just shows how much talent this guy has. If this guy doesn't make the team, I don't know who makes the team. Leonard Taylor III, been saying it since April. The dude is talented.
Underrated. Underappreciated.
Undervalued
in the draft.
Undervalued in the draft.
Unique. Under duress if you're a quarterback.
Very much so. Very much so. You
flip it upside down. Umbrella.
Who has the best umbrellas?
Ghostbuster umbrella. Where do you find those? On the Jake Asman Show. And I just want to say, screw Jake for not being here for all these amazing plugs that he's getting right now. We are on fire today, mentioning Jake and the show. Jake better take 2 hours to rewatch this shit. Yes, Carl. Nice. Bobby's U-neck shirt checking in. Well done, me lady. Oh, Clancy said, you know what? I'm getting in on this. I'm not missing out. And there we go. Clancy to Dale Schneider. Look at that, how it pays forward here. Dale,
Clancy.
Follow the instructions on the bottom, Dale. Set up a Discord group, and you can talk Jets all day long, video chats. We have some ladies all around the world who pop in. Jets Life 11, Cyprian Rogers, Jets World. I'm leaving it for you. Jets World.
Wide.
Jets and Mike Rubino. Welcome. Uh-oh. Now we're catching fire right now.
Oh,
Knob
boy.
Deep said, screw this shit. I'm getting in. Knob now
Deep.
gifting 5 memberships. That
Let's
went to
go.
Shog Dog, Deborah 64, Armand, Weed the People, and New York Talk, Connor.
Let's
Awesome.
go.
Weed. I keep getting asked by multiple people why the fuck Weed isn't in the Discord. People say this seems like it's right up his alley. Why is he disappointing us? We know he does nothing all fucking day but sit there and smoke. Why can't he just do that in here with us? What do you think Addison does, Weed?
Yeah, several members of the DP. Let's go.
What do you think Addison does all day?
Get in there, Weed. Let's go. Nice.
Yeah, Weed. The fuck, man? Why are you being like that, bro? And you know what? With all that excitement, I'm going into the wallet, and I'm going to gift another one out of my own pocket to show some appreciation for that crazy surge that just went on.
Nice.
Credit card declined. No, okay. It went to New York Jets superfan. New York Jets superfan. Welcome. And wait, we got to do a bunch of these because we just had a lot happen. And as always, my public service announcement. Notice at the end of all of those, there was no woo. Nobody woos after the Jet chant. Stop it. Oh, geez. VR.
Woo!
VR getting back in the fold. Hold on. Let me get to it. And that went to, and Addison is going to be very happy about this. K Brock, the Jets fan. I believe that is one of the Fortnite buddies in the group.
Yes, sir. K Brock. Yes, sir. My dude.
Wait, is it? All right, this might be breaking news. Is this real, Mo? Because I know you've thrown dolphins out there. You like to troll people.
Yeah.
Is this an official announcement? Is this breaking news? Is this a real thing? Is that an official statement? Can we make this Bible? Don't you fucking laugh at me. I'm trying to get breaking news on this channel. Nobody knows, Mo. Nobody knows.
Joe Burrow, your daddy?
You blonde-headed baby? All right. The sack attack. Go ahead. That was a called for segue.
That was my
22
goodness.
gifted memberships deserves a segue.
Oh, it was awesome. But I don't know if it was more awesome than the third quarter, the start of the third quarter. So I don't know what is he a running back? Is he a tight end? Suffolk? Is he a wide receiver? What is he? Suffolk is his name? When he catches the ball, I think he's a tight end, like maybe the 7th-string tight end. Suffolk catches the ball, pulls it away from the defender, and Sauce is on the sideline going, he's too small.
He did.
I've
NFL. The NFL Instagram shared Sauce doing it.
I mean, that made my night. I mean, like, there was no offense going on. I mean, he had a nice catch. He pulled the ball away, and Sauce comes out on the sideline saying he's too small. I loved it. I loved that stuff. That was awesome.
It was very good.
So I know one person who is not making this team. One person who is definitely not making this team.
Greg Zerline.
No.
Just to watch.
He did have.
To a fit.
He did have. Greg did have the peg leg last night, but he's still our hero.
That's a move that Knob has pulled on many women in the dating world. He's had the peg leg, like the pirate from Family Guy.
Darcy blows.
Yes. Nice. I love that you're over 50 and I'm almost 250, but we still get Family Guy references. Our generation is built different, dude. I love it. I don't care if any of the 70-something people watching laughed at that. I know some of them did. A lot of them probably did, but I love that you and me got that. I don't care if it went any further. That's good shit right there.
So the guy that's not making this team, his name is Austin DeCoculus, the offensive tackle, number 70. He's horrible. He's worse than horrible. He does not.
Is he Wayne Hunter?
He's Wayne Hunter's nephew, or
and you can relate because you have an awful nephew.
I plead the fifth.
Boom, shooting from the hip.
Boom, boom. Yeah, that guy does not. He's a fucking turnstile, bro. Like that guy. I mean, I carefully watched him for a couple of series, and he does not block. I mean, his pass blocking is atrocious. Peasley got sacked 9 yards, primarily due to his inability to block the person in front of him.
Yeah,
he is definitely not making this team. I don't know if he's CFL worthy. Observation, third quarter. That's what I got.
Yeah, it was. And shout out to us. We have 59 people watching right now. 69 people watching. Shout out to you guys.
69.
That rush where we got 3 sacks in a row.
Yeah.
Me and Nick were outside at that point. My car battery had died before the game because Nick took the key out of the car and handed it to me out the driver window. I never opened the door to kill the interior power. So it died. So I was waiting for my buddy to come down. He's like, I'm going to come down like midway through the third. So we're out by the 50-yard line. We're sitting on the 5 watching on the big board out there, which is so much better than being in the game. Like my vision sucks. So watching it on a big board is easier for me to see when you're trying to make mental notes of what players are in and who's that and all that stuff. And I'm sitting there and I'm with a Giant fan. And the first one, he's like, oh, that was nice. The second one, he goes, damn, they got us again. And now he's like, just hand the ball off. I was like, it's got to be a hand or like a screen pass, right? Like a bubble screen. And when he dropped back, he got up, man. He like threw his eyes like, motherfucker, why are they throwing it up? He got so mad. And I got a little bit scared. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to upset him. I was like, oh, man, that was a bad play call, huh? But I wasn't like making eye contact. I was like looking at Nick, and I was like, oh, man, that was not a good call to do it again. Oh.
Well, third quarter, I mean, that's what you're talking about, right? Tack gets a sack. He gets the second one of the game. Then he gets the third one of the game, and that's when he does the Booker T. He does the spin, he does the windmill, and then he does the Booker T. And the freaking, people up there in the booth call it ray gun and the freaking Olympic breakdancing or whatever it was, and got that all wrong.
Yeah, that goes down to tell me you're white without telling me you're white. When you think it's from the fucking Olympics, I'll say that. You don't laugh too hard with this, right? I'm going on a white negative rant.
White noise?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, shut up. You went too far. Hold on. Let's bring up rant time. Big fella saying, I hope we keep swilling on the practice squad. Guy played well. 100% agreed. Hope he makes it. So, let's take that down real quick. I'm all over the place here, but I do have a mouse to make it move faster.
There you go.
Oh, man, now I forgot what I was going to rant about. Oh, when you think doing the Booker T spinneroonie is a reference to the fucking Olympics, it's the whitest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. It's borderline racist because you think that breakdancing automatically equates to black people. So, Connor, what the fuck are you doing? That's some suburban white people shit if I've ever heard of it in my entire life. I love Connor. I love Connor. Connor's my favorite beat writer. But I'm outside looking at the tweet and I'm like, oh, no, he didn't. Oh, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know who I felt bad for. McKinley for having that move immediately tied to the uneducated, uncultured society that thought it was an Olympic thing.
Whew.
Or those that didn't know, it was clearly Booker T.
Yeah.
Now, after the game, he gets interviewed and says, it's a tribute to my grandmother because my grandmother and I used to watch wrestling together. And when she passed, I started growing out my dreads like Booker T to like remember the moment with her.
That was beautiful. That was really beautiful when he said that.
It's similar but different light. Remember the home opener 2 years ago? We're getting beat by the Ravens, and DJ Reed gets the interception, goes to midfield, points up to heaven, and we're all like, "What the fuck is he doing?" Like they're like, "What are you doing? We're down by 14 points." And then we all had egg on our face after the game because we found out that he found out in the tunnel before the game, or in the locker room before going to the tunnel, 15 minutes before game time at 12:45 on opening day, his father just passed away.
Yeah.
So sometimes things happen and players aren't showboating. They're paying homage and they're paying respect to loved ones. So maybe we gotta, in a world of Twitter where we're so quick to judge and put our opinion out there and jump to conclusions, that maybe, just maybe, there's good, wholesome, pure intentions behind it. And welcome to my second TED Talk of tonight. I didn't expect I had no intention of it going there, but as I was talking, it did. Again, I'm like Will Ferrell in Old School. Like I just fucking blacked out. I don't know what happened.
I mean, just as bad as Connor. I think they're talking about it in the chat. I think is Kyle Schrager, who was calling the game. I mean, like just as bad. Both of them in the booth talking about the same thing. They had no reference to it being Booker T or anything like that as well. And Kyle Schrager, I mean, like for as good a job he does on NFL Network, he did a like very so kind of underwhelming job calling the game. In fact, at the end of the game in the fourth quarter, he thought that DeVito ran for the first down on 4th and 2, and he's like, no, he didn't run for the first down. He called that too early. He's like, I'm sorry. It's like, man, be observant, dude. Like, watch the game before you like call shit. You know, stick to fantasy football.
Well, let's speak on that for a moment, right? Writers plan out what they want to do. Writers have layers and they want to revisit it, and they sometimes aren't good off the cuffs. Everything on Good Morning Football is planned. Everything. Everything they talk about. Sometimes you see the angle where the board with their words are on it. Everything they talk about is scripted.
Teleprompter.
Yes. Every fucking word that's said on that show, besides for the people being interviewed or the guests, is scripted. So to be someone that then has to go from a scripted world to a live reaction off the cuff world, like that's a world I would thrive in. Right? Like you give me a game and like I can be the analyst who comments on the side.
Yeah, I definitely do play-by-play. I would love play-by-play.
But not everyone's meant to be there. But I love Schrager. I love that he loves the Jets. I think if he hasn't admitted it, I think he is a closet Jet fan. He's in the New York well, they were in the New York market. Now they moved out to Los Angeles, right? So he knows that if the Jets are good, it's great for business. He knows that when this market is booming, and shout out to Boomtown, that would be New York City. They would be named after a Canadian. New York City is named after a Canadian. If we start winning, it would be Boomtown, USA. And shirts would be sold on the Jake Asman store. Jake, if you're still not watching, screw you, man. This has been like 7 plugs now. 8th one we start charging. But yeah, I love Schrager. I think his Jets angles are always good. I think he loves the Jets fans. I think he knows how lunatic and passionate we are. And I didn't watch the game, and I did watch a little bit of the All 22 today, but I there's no audio on that. Oh, Abe coming in. Abe, who's in the Discord now, everyone. So make sure we all show some love in the Discord and welcome Abe. Schrager's from the Jersey Shore. He's either Jets, Giants, or Eagles. Okay. So he gets it. If he's from the area, he grew up knowing what type of lunatics we are.
What the fans are in all 3 of those scenarios. So Jets, Giants, or Eagles, to be honest. Yeah, the fourth quarter didn't have much, man. I'm just going to go through it real quick. Salah had a successful challenge. I put down, Valladay is not a really good runner, but he can catch the ball like nobody's business. Good, maybe third down back type situation. Deion Jackson, I mean, that just kind of.
He's a throwback player, right?
Yeah,
like in the days where your running back had 450 carries on every team, and you needed just a third down scat back, he makes a roster. But now with 3 running backs teams use, you don't have a room for a scat back as your 4. But he's a guy 25 years too late to the league with a skill set.
You can't fit him on a 53-man roster at this point, but I mean, he might catch on another team or something like that. I don't think Deion Jackson makes the team. He didn't show me anything. He was like running in quicksand. For a lot of people who criticize Salah for challenging plays, he actually won a challenge in the fourth quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Salah won Ladies and gentlemen.
It was on the incomplete pass. McGregor gets a second sack. I also think that he is someone deserving of making the team, even though I don't think he's going to make the team. Your thoughts on that real quick?
Very deserving. Impact plays. Beats the guy upfield. Is not out of position. Every single fucking thing we ask Michael Clemens to do and can't, he does. It's going to be interesting. I think Clemens is, for me, Clemens remains the one guy that could be the surprise cut. That could be the jaw drop, or he gets moved. I think there's too much talent behind him, and his ceiling is so low. I don't want to lose the Empire State Building for a McDonald's in terms of ceiling. No knock on McDonald's. You get a free Big Mac when the Jets get a sack. They got 8 yesterday. No, like my son asked, you do not get 8 free. My son goes, they got 8 sacks. Do we get 8 Big Macs? I'm like, you think McDonald's would do that with this Jets defense? Stop it. But it's, I don't know, man. I wish I could be in the room. Like if I was sworn to secrecy, like state secrets, like I would love to be in the room and be a part of the discussion on the pros and cons to keep or cut or trade Clemens. I would pay anything to see. I would give $100 as a fan and get many other people to do it, to have an all exclusive video of the discussions on Cut Down. Now we know the Jets would never do that. They didn't do it with Hard Knocks last year. They said, we're not airing any cut talk. We're not doing it. That's our deal with doing it. So,
yeah, and Braden McGregor, another one, a good pedigree from the University of Michigan. I mean, like good chops, good career. You know what I mean? Like that's somebody that, I mean, like if he did make the team or whatever, I mean, he's coming from good stock. So I just don't think he's gonna make the team. My final observation, obviously, the play of the fourth quarter was Brandon Smith with his incredible catch down the sideline, that with the toe tap on the inside. They called it originally out of bounds, but then replayed and overturned the call for a catch. That's not the first catch that he's had on this offseason. He has had some tremendous catches. He had one in against the Commanders down the sidelines as well. That was a really, really good catch. Sliding, getting I think it was Martinez out of trouble, throws the ball down, and he slides and catches it before going out of balance as well. He's another one. Doesn't make the team, but really, really good. Really good player. What are your thoughts on Brandon Smith?
I'm intrigued. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Jake Asman. And if you were wondering if he has a show, I can confirm he does. Oh, this stupid fucking camera bails out now when I'm doing the plug. Fucking stupid thing.
Now it wants to disappear.
Hey, I swear to God, it worked all fucking night, man. That's what she said. I swear to God, it worked all fucking night until you got here. Jake coming in saying, "Thanks for the free plugs, you handsome son of a bitch." That wasn't me, not you. Hey VR, you are a legend. Not handsome though. Noted. Not handsome. This show is your favorite content creator's favorite show. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Shine and VR. Shout out to us for that statement.
We love you, Jake,
for that statement. And thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to get VR, you better calm the fuck down. There's no reason to laugh that hard. It's not that funny.
Don't mute me.
I'm gonna bring. You got me so mad today with a couple of your remarks. I'm bringing Johnny in next Sunday just to show you how far down you've gone. That's what she said. But Jake, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the shirt, courtesy of your channel and Bobby's Left Nut.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's all I got, man, for my observations.
With Brandon Smith, I know you asked, right?
Yes.
It's a shame Brandon Smith and Brownlee can't both make it. I don't think they both will. I love the ability to get vertical. I love their ability to go high point the ball. It's something you always hear. When you're a quarterback, you don't want someone catching the ball here because that's how balls get intercepted. The secondary will go rise up above you and snatch it out of midair.
Right.
I'll say this, though. Let's not forget Mike Williams is coming back. So let's not think that we're losing that ability.
Right.
You hope one of them stays on the practice squad and you have that backup and the potential of a guy who can be here long-term because Mike's on a short deal. But it's a numbers game, man. And the New York Jets have put themselves in a position as a team where they have a lot of good talent who might end up on other teams. It's a given. It's going to end up on other teams. We have guys who are sprinkled throughout the league and are playing well. But were you getting rid of Quincy or CJ to keep Blake Cashman? No. Were you getting rid of drafting Jermaine Johnson or Will McDonald to keep a Neville Hewitt? No. Frankie Lovu, he's done well with multiple other teams, but was too small at the time for what we were asking him to do here. So it just wasn't a positional fit. I think it's a very good thing that the Jets are able to, like I said earlier, identify talent that fits what they want, right? I compliment these teams all the time, whether I like them or not. For years, the Patriots, the Seahawks, the Steelers, the 49ers, the Ravens, the Eagles now, the Giants when they had Coughlin. They had stability on the sideline, stability in the front office, and they were able to constantly find – the Chiefs now do it, right? The Browns, believe it or not, now have that with a couple years, right, with stability there. Whoever thought we'd say that? The Lions. When you can get through a couple years with a coach and a front office and you can put your vision and you can put your plan forward and you're not changing schemes and You're not changing. All right, we want a guy who's a big, stout middle linebacker. No, now we want a young guy, a smaller, thinner guy who can run like a safety to play middle linebacker. When you're not changing the demographic of everybody that you want in terms of their skill set, you are able to build a program. You're able to build the pipeline because you're not constantly erasing the board and starting over and trying to refigure it out. So that enables us to go find Leonard Taylor III. He's a penetrating defensive lineman, had some issues with his motor was in question. He fell down the board. Jets, okay, we're not going to waste a pick on him. Let's bring him in. Let's get him in the room with Quincy and Solomon and other guys who are leaders and see if we can get the best out of this player. And it's working. Let's bring in these two, Watts and McGregor. McGregor.
Yeah.
I get McGregor and McGovern mixed in my head with the names. Let's bring in guys who we can get in here and get with, in my opinion, the best defensive line coach in football right now, and watch the level of water in their room rise. And you see it. And it's sad we can't keep all of them. But, Carly, with our white girl moment of the week. It's 11/11. Everyone make a wish. This white girl moment was brought to you by the Jay Gasman Show and my rack. So I love that.
I wish I had some cookies.
Say that after looking at my chest, you naughty son of a bitch. But we're able to find these guys and we're able to build it because we're not looking for starters anymore. You know, we're looking for bottom of the roster players. Yes, that's the pipeline. And if say, for example, we don't keep Leonard Taylor and he goes somewhere and he becomes a very good defensive tackle, we don't panic over that. We don't bitch about that.
No,
you wish him well. You wish him well, and you say, you know what? He's a very good player, but at the time, we were loaded.
I want
him. This year, Kinlaw, Thomas are gone after this year. Next year, if you can keep him, he could probably jump a really big role. But you gotta roll the dice with that when you have this depth at that position. So I know we're after 11. I know you usually go. I'm going to let me go before you go, and I'll be right back. So if you want to do all your closing, your plug and everything, I'll.
All right, folks. So one last question that I was going to ask Nick, and I'll just kind of put it out there for the chat, is we talked a lot about defense. And when we talked about, the cut downs and everything, we talked about generally running back because of Izzy and that nature. But I wanted to ask Nick and I wanted to ask the chat about wide receiver. Now, for the wide receiver position, one of the big questions, at least for me, and we've talked about this on previous shows, was Gibson and Brownlee, and those two being probably wide receiver 5 and wide receiver 6, and some of the people that we've brought in to camp at the wide receiver position. Obviously the draft pick Malachi Corley, he's going to have a spot on this team. Irvin Charles. We even brought in some other players like Lance McCutcheon and Isaiah Winstead. We had a Malik Taylor on the roster. And then we have a Brandon Smith who's just lighting it up and flashing in games and in camp. So my question was going to be, do any of these players that I mentioned, do they overtake Gibson and Brownlee on the roster for cut downs moving forward? That was the question I was going to ask you. And then after that, I'll kind of head out.
I'll say this. I wouldn't be surprised if Gibson doesn't make it. That's me. We got Wilson, who's not the biggest guy, but he's got a lot of speed. We got Corley, who's a slot.
Mike Williams, Lazard.
Yeah. Those are the bigger guys.
Or-
But Smith and Brownlee can both get vertical. And if you're going to use your tight ends underneath and you have Breece Hall coming out of the backfield, maybe you don't need depth at slot. Maybe you say, you know what? We're going to, because the Packers have always had guys who are big and can get downfield, right?
Right.
That's something that they like to do. They like to hit that play action and they like to get vertical. I don't think Gibson's a lock. If you had to give me a guy on each side of the ball that people think could be surprises, I think Gibson and Clemens. And I spoke about Gibson earlier, where he gave us such a great opening night that we thought that was going to be the fucking norm. And it's not. It's very far from it. He fumbled a bunch last year. This is just as a returner. He was very, very sloppy.
Yep.
And I think you have other guys that could go into that role. I'll take Izzy back there and give Izzy a shot at punt returner. I'll take Corley and Izzy.
Yeah, Corley's back there.
Returners, you know?
Isaiah Davis has been, a natural returning punts and kicks. Isaiah Davis.
I know, Rick. I know he didn't suit up.
That brings me from my earlier question. Are you one of those people that believe that because you don't suit up, you're a lock to make the team?
99.99% of me says yes, you're a lock. The 0.01 says, I wonder if Smith showed enough being able to high point a ball on the sideline, get his feet down. Do they value the potential of that exciting play, pairing it with Rodgers, who was excited? Rodgers was the one telling Salah, it's in. He caught it. Rodgers was the one making that call. So I know you gave Salah credit for the challenge before. I'm giving an asterisk and putting Rodgers with the assist on that one.
Yep.
I don't know. I think we don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of curiosity with a couple positions. And Max Mitchell, Gibson, and Clemens are my three that I'm looking at saying, are they locks? Are they? Their resumes aren't that great. Olu being able to play both tackle spots moves Max Mitchell down to a third reserve. The backups on the defensive ends being able to get to the quarterback, being able to collapse the pocket. Do I want to look at a defensive line where Michael Clemens is out there committing penalties and we're watching these guys go and have sacks and being major contributors on other teams? Here's a question. Let me throw a question at you.
Sure.
Who would you rather see, or who would you not want to see on the Buffalo Bills coming after Aaron Rodgers? Would it be Clemens or would it be McKinley?
Ooh, right now, Clemens is menacing looking, but McKinley, man, he is. See, and McKinley also has that pedigree too. You know what I mean? Like he was drafted and he was built for that position, whereas Clemens was drafted. He was longer in the tooth. He was older, and he was a tweener coming out of college at 27 years old. I mean, like all those things make him a different player. I mean, like McKinley is like almost his age now. You know what I mean? When he came out as a first round draft pick of the Atlanta Falcons, he was supposed to be the man, the player. Maybe he wasn't in the right schemes. Maybe I don't know what it was, but apparently this scheme is perfect for him. Yeah. And look what it did for Quincy Williams. So,
I would pack Michael Clemens shit myself. Who would you rather see on the Buffalo Bills? Would you rather see Tanzel Smart or would you rather see Leonard Taylor III? I'd rather see Tanzel Smart there.
Absolutely.
So
Leonard Taylor III on this team all day, every day, twice on Sunday.
I would factor that in. Who would I rather not face? If you don't fear the guy, if you face him, why keep him?
Listen,
Because he's
I'd
not
rather
bringing fear into your opponents.
I'd rather Brady Latham than Max Mitchell, from what I've seen
Yeah.
over in training camp and in these games. Brady Latham has been a better blocker and tackle in that position than Max Mitchell has shown.
You're right, Weed. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry, Weed. Sometimes I think Weed doesn't pay attention, and then I find out he pays attention to every fucking word.
Weed is an evil genius. a weevil genius.
I'm going to do a little overtime. Not a lot. I know we're already into overtime, but you feel free. You go ahead. You plug all your stuff. You're welcome to hang out, but I know you didn't get a nap in, so I don't want to keep you too long.
That is correct, sir. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Just real quick, everyone. I love all you guys. I love doing these shows. Nick is the man, and
Wait,
this show,
even Mo Dean,
even Modine,
oh,
even Daniel Meehan. Everybody, I love you guys. Listen, Fridays we do a show called the 411 on New York Sports with Johnny Boy and myself. If you haven't caught the replay, you can catch the replay on the Rebound. This past Friday, we had Alan on there. Alan, who in our community, very, very a great brother. You love him or hate him, but he has really, really good takes, and you got to respect him. He's been kind of out of the community for a while. He's been out of the community for a while, but he did a great show. He's a great guy. Our show is Fridays at 6 p.m. We talk New York City sports. We talk culture, food, music, art, anything goes. We have segments. We do the Love It or Hate It segment and the famous Bang, Marry, Go segment, or BMG for short. We have call-ins. We basically try to focus on, our fans. Sometimes we have content creators. It's a great show. We have fun. I also do a segment called 5-Minute Flashpoints. It's every week, 5 minutes, sometimes more, segment on Jets news. You can catch that on my channel, the 411 on New York Sports. And of course, this show with, as Jake so eloquently put it, my handsome host, handsome partner, Mr. Nick Shine, Sundays, 9 p.m. He's smiling there in his handsome beard. Always at MetLife. Always at MetLife.
I like the color scheme. I think that the gray and the white it matches the beard. I think the beard kind of fits the seating there.
The seating, yes, absolutely.
And I think it makes the white shirts pop. I'm trying to get more. That's why when Jake was so gracious and said you get a shirt, I was like, all right, I need more. There you go. One more time.
White. The Jake Asman show, folks.
As a Jet fan, I have so many fucking dark green shirts that they blend in. So I'm trying to get more white and light grays in my Jet apparel.
Absolutely.
For those of you in the chat right now who are saying, is Nick going to do call-ins? I just checked VR's page. He's at 151. I need 5 of you to go over, subscribe to his channel. If 5 of you subscribe to the channel, we will do call-ins. And shout out to Jake, if Jake's gifting every time I do a promo, ladies and gentlemen, the Jake Asman Show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the Jake Asman Show.
Jake Asman merch store.
Yes.
This segment is
sponsored /store. Jake, you won't even have to mention it anymore. You have a little bit more subscribers than I do. You might want to mention it occasionally, but I will do my part to help you, my friend. Jake gifted it, and it went to Tony Alexio. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Wait, Jake wasn't done because once again I mentioned the Jake Asman Show.
The Jake Asman Show.
And it went
there
to
you have
that
it.
page Chris. So
Legendary.
Thank you, Jake,
Legendary
for
merch.
those 2 memberships.
Legendary merch store run by Carly, who does an excellent job as the merch manager.
Yes. What is she the merch manager for? The Jake Asman Show.
Sponsored by Gusbuster. Caught in the rain?
Oh, Jake, before we were talking about the U, and I said, oh, if the U could turn into an umbrella, and my fucking head just disappeared with that. And fuck it, I'm done trying.
Gusbuster umbrellas.
You do it. Yeah, I was like, if you turn the U upside down, it's a Gusbuster umbrella. We gave you multiple plugs tonight, Jake. We love you. You're the best. If you look at the link in the chat, it is for VR's channel. Let's get over there and see what we are at. Let's get a few subs in there. Give them some support. Who do you have lined up for this week?
Well, this week we have a special guest, but we are not going to name the special guest just yet. It's a mystery secret guest.
A secret special guest. I like it.
A secret mystery guest. Yeah, we try to change it up a little bit. You know what I mean? We put some intrigue into the whole, the 411 on New York Sports on Fridays. You can't just like all put it out there and tell you who it is every single time. So this time, Johnny Boy and myself, we said, all right, let's mix it up a little bit. So it's a mystery ? Special guest.
I need 2 more subs. 2 more subs to VR's channel, and we will drop the link. And we'll do some call-ins, and I'll hang out for half an hour till midnight. So,
Armand, you might be right.
What'd he say? Oh, he's back. She's back. Hello, on her back. Welcome.
We love you.
We missed you. I'm going to check again. Where are we at? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. The link is pinned. Go show some support. There's 65 of you in here right now. I know not each and every one of you is subscribed to VR. If you are, that's fantastic. But God damn it, we need proof. 154. Let's get one more.
Johnny Boy was saying, "Show off the hat." So I'm showing off the hat.
Brian Dennehy. Any truth? Brian Dennehy, special guest?
Maybe.
Okay. Can't rule him out.
Oh, let me turn it around like you. Maybe I'll get one more. There we go.
Backwards Hat VR. We know it launched Bobby's channel when he went backwards hat. He got a little freaky deaky up in here. I ask you as a married man to keep that freaky down. I do not want to get you in trouble, good sir.
Keep it down.
Keep that freaky down. Don't ever let it rise up. Come on, one more, guys. One more. If you're the one that, all right, we'll do 155. 55 is a nice even number, even though it's odd. Even though it's an odd number. It's symmetrical.
It's so odd, it's even.
Special guest, Brian Boitano. What would Brian Boitano do if he were here right now?
Maybe.
Yes, Yes, I started singing it.
Well,
Rick Kent keeping everybody way down with negative news.
I'm guessing that he's not going to be the special guest.
All right. I mean, Johnny would have to talk a bunch more. So if he was, so that's not good for anybody. All right, 157. We did it. Congratulations.
We did it.
VR, you are free to go as always. You could see VR here on Sunday nights. You could see him Friday night. You could see his 5-minute flashpoints throughout the week. And also, you could see him calling in on the Jake Asman Show. And now he can't leave. He's stuck. I don't know what the fuck just happened to him. Maybe Bobby got a voodoo doll and said, damn it, I want to be a guest. What the fuck?
Let me plug my lighting real quick.
Hold on. That gets solo layout for you.
Nice, huh?
Nice.
I gotta fix it. I bring it up a little bit, but
it's very nice. It's very nice.
Pretty cool. Pretty
cool.
Who
are the pop characters to the side over there? To your right, I see a Pikachu. I see a jet helmet, and then who are the pop characters?
That is me. May have to turn off the light, but that's me.
Dick Diesel. Yeah, the light is. You need to get sunglasses for your character because he's getting blinded right now.
Let me see. I put him to the side. There he goes.
There you go.
Does it look like me? The other pop character is as stated on Jake's show.
On what show?
On T Squared, where he did his little segment. My favorite player.
On what show?
On the Jake Asman show.
The Jake Asman show.
The Jake Asman show. Joe Namath. I don't know if you can see him. There he goes.
Oh, Boomtown, 100%. Oh, nice, Joe Namath.
Yeah.
Nick, you're a liar. You said you weren't taking calls. Bobby, 5 minutes from now.
All right, folks. Have a great night.
Thank you, buddy.
Love you guys.
Appreciate you. Great breakdown.
Nick, love you. Have a great overtime with Nick Shine. Have some good call-ins. And as I always say when I end the show in my side of the woods, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist. And just like that, he was gone. Good night, everybody.
All right. Let me thank you for those of you that subbed to VR's channel. You won't regret it. They do really good stuff over there. And I say they, yes, I include Johnny. Replace pinned message. If you refresh your YouTube now, you should. I don't know if I want to bring you in after the crap you were pulling on Bobby's channel last night. And I'm being serious. Don't pull any of that crap here. Give me a thumbs up to tell me you agree. Is that your thumb? All right, it is your thumb. Hello, Charles.
Sorry for scarring you for life, Nick.
You did. But just don't scar my viewers. Bobby's viewers are used to being scarred. I don't want to scar mine.
How your son doing?
He's good. He went back home today. I brought him home. We got a little bit of an echo here on your part.
Really?
I'm going to mute you because my audio is kicking back. And when I'm done talking, I'll unmute you. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, it went away. So Eric's saying Charles is so high right now. We know you don't smoke, but it's just a funny comment. Actually, he's so low because he's laying in bed. Oh, Carly wishes she was in bed with Charles right now. How about that smile on your face? We might have to let you go after that thought. I saw you and Carly were having a bunch of conversation tonight in the chat. Did that make you happy? She's very nice.
Yeah, she seems like a sweetheart.
She is. She is. And this is me doing a guilt trip right now because occasionally I do that. You should have hung out with me and came with me when me and Nikki went to New York instead of...
Well, I was at my friend's house.
I'm your friend, damn it. You gotta come hang out with me. My feelings are hurt, damn it, Charles. I know I look like a big tough guy, but I have feelings.
Everyone has feelings, Nick.
You should write a book like that. It's like everybody poops. Everyone has feelings.
I asked Carla if she would like to come onto my channel. She said absolutely.
Carly just messaged me that she will not go on your channel until you and I do a live performance of this.
There's been a lot of you out there asking about who he be. Well, He's about to let you know.
He's Charles.
This rap is so hot, you'll play it on a loop. You'll never get the recipe for chicken noodle soup. Super a spider or even a bat. Got nothing on me or Bobby with his hat. Lady's gotta be a 10 if I'm gonna date her. Shout out to my homie, his name is Gator. I'm Charles.
I'm still here, Tom. I didn't get up to pee. I'm here.
Trying to rap on Jake's show? Got nothing on this guy and his flow.
He's Charles.
These bars be so hot, I'll get invited on Fallon. You know who won't? That hater, Alan. My comic book and movie takes are so hot and wild. Since my last verse, Johnny had another child. My YouTube is blowing up and I'm becoming a star. Like takes are fresh like the clothes on VR. I'm Charles.
Jets, Yankees, comics, hip-hop. Nobody compares when it comes to him.
He's Charles.
I see everyone on Jake's show trying to prop bars. I'm the only one jumping over cars. Blowski calls the show and he's always really loud. Shout out to Nick, you know he'd be proud. I don't like Zach or his family, they're Mormon. First name Charles, last name Gorman. I'm Charles, motherfucker.
You just witnessed the debut of a proud New York Jet fan and a Jake Asman production. Brought to you by the man, the myth, the legend himself.
I'm Charles.
Any truth to the fact that you will do that?
She wants me to do an on live performance of that.
Yeah, me and you got to do it live. I think that's worth it to have Carly on your show as a guest for an hour. Would you take an Uber to my house right now and show up next to me, and we'll do it right now during the show, and she'll be on your show tomorrow?
I need some sleep, so I'll think about it.
That's fair. You didn't say no. That's the first time you haven't said no to me in a while. You've rejected. Carly, take one for the goddamn team. A live performance of this is worth an hour of your time. I'll pay you for the hour. Not that I think you are someone who works for an hourly rate. Please don't misconstrue that, chat. All right, half an hour. How's half an hour? Half an hour, and I'll only sing my part. You just have to be there, like looking tough.
Me?
Yeah, I'll do all the singing. You just have to show up and like lean on my back. Like. All right, Carly's saying, how about 15 minutes? Carly is also was the second choice in the movie The Hostage Negotiator, and Samuel L. Jackson beat her out for the role. But here she is. Charles, is your favorite gangster Whitey Bulger?
Whitey Bulger? No.
Bulger, sorry. Damn it, Tom, I fucked up your joke. I'm going to put myself in timeout for 1 minute. Charles, show's all yours.
I don't really have a favorite gangster. Carly, you're only interested in joining my show if I do the stupid rap thing with Nick live?
What the fuck is stupid?
I meant it figuratively speaking.
Oh, okay. Insult me, why don't you?
Anyways, back what I was trying to say. So, Carly, you're only interested if I do the rap thing with Nick live.
Much better. Thank you.
Yes, Dad. Anyway.
Hey, I'm friend.
Anyway, look, Carly, I know you said you don't have a YouTube channel. Are you on Discord?
She's in my Discord group. She became a member of my channel before she became a member of Jake's. How about that? That's what did you learn today?
Is her name just Carly?
No, she goes under the name Bobby. So feel free to DM and send any inappropriate pictures there.
Oh, stop it.
I'm sorry. I made myself laugh on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, if anyone wants to DM Carly, she is in my Discord under the name Bobby.
You're serious?
No, she's under the name Carly.
Okay.
But it's spelt Bobby.
Okay, very funny.
Thank you.
Anyway, um,
Good advice. Do not pull a Brett Favre. You almost
Oh
pulled a
my
Brett
God,
Favre
I am
on-
not that indecent.
Do you want to see the video that I screenshot last night and had to send to Jake at 1:15 in the morning? Here I am sending videos to poor Jake at 1:15 in the morning of you flashing your underoos on Bobby's show.
It's
And he's like,
different.
and then he laughs and goes, "Oh my God, what the fuck?" And I'm like, if I saw it, you had to see it.
I didn't show you my ding dong. I just showed you my underoos.
All right. Any Jets takes, Charles? I got a couple people waiting.
Yeah, I hope Leonard Taylor the third makes it. I hope Tack Kinley makes it. The defense was obviously the highlight of last night's game, more so than the offense, unfortunately. But you know what? Just hope no one gets injured. Praying for everybody. And that's all I have, man. And I hope Busy makes the practice squad or the fourth running back.
All right. Are you going to the home opener?
I don't know. When is that the 22nd? No.
That's the Bronco game is Sunday the 29th. I can't make that game. I got to coach football. I can't miss 2 weeks in a row. And I'm taking Nick with his mother to his first college visit on Sunday the 23rd. So I can't miss. It's the 22nd?
No.
Sunday the 22nd. I'm taking Nick on his first college trip.
Okay.
So
I'll see what I can do, Nick.
I can't make, but let me know. We'll I'll get you a ticket near us.
I'll see what I can do, Nick. Okay. God bless.
Yeah. God bless. Good night, Charles. Stay dressed. Stay classy. America loves you. Can we get a God bless before you leave?
God bless us, everyone.
Yes, each and every one of us. Thank you, Charles. You are unmatched talent in the world, and I'm proud to call you a friend, even though you hate the rap that we did together. Next up, I think we have one, maybe two people coming in. I'm not sure. I guess the third member was too busy fighting 49ers fans yesterday, and he needed to calm the fuck down, and he got put in timeout today. Ladies and gentlemen, from the mean streets of Los Angeles, let's bring in Addison.
And I have a special guest.
And some random dude walking behind you. Hello, random stranger on the street. Can we do a street interview with you, Nate?
KUTS, fellas. What's
Hello.
up?
How are you guys doing?
Good. Just enjoying a nice night on walk on the beach with my new friend Nate here.
Just met. Good man.
Yeah.
Gave me an ounce of Dro as soon as we met. About to blow that down.
A late night walk on the beach with your friend Nate. Can you confirm or deny the rumor that you two have converted to Dolphins fans this evening? What the fuck's going on?
Well, you know,
Nick, if you were here, you'd be fucking walking on the beach with us.
Yeah.
I would not. There's something I don't like to do, and I have to say before Johnny says it in the chat, I do not like to put my 9 toes in the sand.
Yeah, it's one of his last nights here still, so got to do it.
We had the trio yesterday, like you alluded to, with Rick Kent. Addison showed us like the best sandwich shop, Philippe's by Dodger Stadium, and then like all the Dodger fans are coming in there. 95-cent lemonades, lamb, big ass lamb sandwich on white bread, and then as soon as you order it, they're like, "You want that double dipped, right?" Like, what the fuck?
You always want a double dip.
I don't even know what it means, but I'm
that's
gonna
what I
say
said.
yes.
I got mine on the side. I was very nervous with single dip, double dip, or on the side. I went on the side.
You ain't double dipping, you double tripping. That's what I always say.
What are you dipping it in?
The ajun, Rick is probably saying it in the chat right now.
Oh, yeah, we pulled the chat up. There's some steak sauce kind of thing, but I don't know if they soak the whole bread or something. It's
Nick licking his lips. I saw that.
I'm thinking about you two on the beach together.
Yeah, that soak in the au jus.
So yeah, we're gonna go over to the pier. It's not too far away. We're gonna be
Santa Monica.
We're gonna call you, Nick. We're gonna go on the Ferris wheel. Yeah, we'll call you from the Ferris wheel at the top.
I mean, I don't want to be a third wheel on date night. If you guys are
Dude,
just,
we had to kick Rick out. Rick was trying to hang, and we were like, dude, it's a solo kind of beach night.
Well, Rick's getting up there in age. I don't know if Rick can hang this late.
Yeah.
Coincidence that we have 66 viewers right now as we're talking about Rick, who is 66.
Nice.
Best looking 66-year-old in the chat.
Rick's saying it's the place the French dip was created in 1908.
Damn right.
With that spicy mustard on every table, it's like the only thing they had was spicy mustard. Your only option to put on all your sandwiches.
Yeah, that's the only way to go, bro. Nick, you're gonna need a French dip. ASAP. You like lamb, right? You have to.
Johnny's saying that if I had the sandwich, I have to take nine dips.
Man.
Do I grab that bike right there and turn this into a bike stream?
Why did I get all 30?
You really walking around with all of that, Dro?
Yeah, bro, this was a gift. It's California. It's legal under 3 ounces.
I don't have it.
It's just a shirt, Nick. It's all. Addison went to the Dodgers game today, Nick. I couldn't make it. Stayed a little bit too late. I was actually going to drive down to San Diego to watch the Mets. No comment, please, from you. And that didn't work out. And then Addison went to the Dodgers game and got me an extra. It was Kobe weekend here. It's 8/24. Today's 8/25, and they had Dodgers like Kobe jerseys. So shout out to Addie for the Dodgers Kobe black and gold.
Go home present. Go away gift.
So I'll take care of him tonight, Nick. In return,
yeah,
he's I've never seen him at a loss of words like this.
I have so many Kobe jokes, but I don't want to upset people in the chat.
Kobe jokes, bro. We'll put you on speaker. You're in the wrong spot for that.
Yeah,
you guys are in the wrong spot. I'm safe. I'm in New Jersey in the basement. You guys be like, who are you talking to? That insulted our God.
We'll get your wrath. We will take your wrath.
Tell them I left immediately and I went to New Jersey and I landed successfully because I didn't make my pilot fly in bad weather.
Yeah, see, they would find you. You're public. They would get you. There's Kobe murals everywhere.
Everywhere you go.
Damn, everywhere. I love it.
Tell them that they didn't get the name Air Kobe because every time he went in the air, he didn't land successfully.
And Nick, on a Jets point, shout out to you for the Stiggers, because I know I've called him weeks ago on your show. It was like Stiggers could be our gunner, replace Irv Charles. And now everyone is Stiggers. Holy shit! I thought that was a fucking.
You were the first guy to say it.
Oh,
you were the first one I heard.
But yeah, Stiggers.
What we got there? We got some. Can we do a street?
No. I thought it's live animal. Oh, bro, yeah. There's multiple bunnies popping out.
We got Santa Monica bunnies on the.
I did not have Santa Monica bunnies. This is dude. Who's that? Nate chasing the bunnies.
Nate is gonna catch one.
Nate runs like a fucking 75-year-old Betty White. What the fuck? Give me that. I need that video right now. Can we get a zoom in of Nate trotting along like a grandmother?
He's injured.
All I need at Gator, I need an audio with Nate going, "You get back here, you whippersnapper!"
And with some one of his Scots in the background chasing birds.
Yeah, we're going to the fucking pier. We can make the slide.
Yeah, we can make the slide.
Carly's got a good question. Ask the bunnies if they are Jets fans. Carly, you're on fire.
There's no way to find Jets fans.
And Carly, you are up with us unreasonably late for you.
Pardon me, sir. Hey, do you like the Jets? Yeah. You're damn right. You're a Jets fan, right?
Yeah. What's like the
What's up, man? How you doing?
The payroll?
It's all right. I'm Nick. Nice to meet you. You're a Jets fan?
I am a Jets fan.
What the fuck? Let's go.
You are. So, do you follow my show?
Yes, I do.
No, the New York Jets.
Yes, sir.
My show is the Proud NYJ Fan on YouTube. You should take your phone out and subscribe right now, and we'll get you on air one day. You have a tremendous ad. Fantastic.
All right.
That's good. Yes.
Yeah, let's go. JUTF, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Success. I mean, he was
Nate with breaking news in the chat.
I'm touching that motherfucker. You were bugging, bro. You touched him.
It's LA.
You touched him.
It's LA.
I gave him the pound, and then I took 3 stick. I kept reaching for that shit. I was walking away.
I have my lighter in my pocket.
Oh,
I'll disinfect my hand right now.
All right.
Bro, his nails were black underneath, and his shit reeked of like I haven't showered in a week, but I have enough money for these 2 fucking bottles.
I
Oh
mean,
my god.
he was a Bunny Jet fan, but he was a
Maybe
Bucks
he
fan.
went over to the hill and he was digging around looking for Kobe, and he got some dirt under his nails.
Yeah, he was catching rabbits right before I saw him.
The poor rabbits escaped.
Yeah, I got some.
If I've learned anything from the news, I've never been to California, but I know don't touch anyone out there. If I ever met Addison, I would wave from 5 feet away.
It's all right, man. You know, I've touched the worst in a bump.
Nick, he kept reaching for my pound, and I just kept.
These New York guys.
I was fading. I was not letting
Nice.
He'll take somebody
all
back to New York with him.
I got a couple other people waiting to come in. You guys get to the top of the pier and call me back.
We'll call you from there.
All right, Nick.
All right. Be safe.
Oh yeah, Nick's gonna watch my back.
Does that mean use a condom? Is that what you meant?
I don't know. I don't know. Whatever makes you guys happy, I support.
All right. Thank
California, Nick. We're in California.
Yep.
Do us the native, Nate.
It's only in California once, Nick.
If you come back like Jake with a shaved beard, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, like a 12-year-old. I saw that today. That was wild.
Later, boys.
What's up, Nick?
And then you have the picture of Jake clean shaved. Of course you do. How are you?
I'm just hanging out. How's your day, Nick?
Charlie, Jake, and Bob. Look at that.
Yeah, man.
What's Bobby? Oh, Bobby's the tiger?
Bobby's the tiger. Yeah, I didn't put too much work into blending him in.
Didn't Bobby attack Siegfried or Royd? Which one did he attack?
I think it was Roy. I
That's
think. Don't quote me on that.
I love you, but I need you to just go off fucking screen. And Carly, being a girl, says, "Is that a recent picture? If so, I really need to get my hair dyed soon." I think it's just bad lighting on Weed's part. Your hair looked fine last week.
I actually did touch up the lighting on her face because it was too bright.
Gator says someone who is as stoned as Weed should not have Photoshop skills. He's just in that constant state, Gator, where you got to learn how to cope and learn how to deal. And the screenshot that you took of Jake looks like a face of somebody who's about to get bit or just bit by a tiger. He does look a little shocked. And Carly looks a little happy. So we got to really break this photo down with the two of them.
Happy? She looks like she's planned this entire thing.
Yeah, she's like, my creation has come to life.
Look at that face. She's like the chick from Misery. Planned everything.
Nice.
I love Carly, Jake, and Bobby. Just to be clear. I
course.
just think they look adorable with Bobby as their pet.
And the pet does need taming. Let's be real.
That is one wild tiger.
I love it because his head is right next to yours. And it looks like if you move the wrong way, he could snap on you at any moment. And Jake knows that Bobby's about to snap, and that's why he has that scared look on his face.
He's about to bite my shoulder off.
Yes. Bobby looks like the Dream Dragon. What's the Never-Ending Story? What was the thing's name?
I can't remember the dragon.
I'm surprised the stoner can't remember something.
Oh, shit. I can't remember it. Atreyu was the main character. I can't remember the dragon.
The Never-Ending Story.
I hated that story, man. There was no ending. Just kept going. like the Lord of the Rings.
Tom makes a great point. Some beast can't be tamed.
That is true.
Falcor, look at that. The smartest American I know is Canadian. Thank you, Boom.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah. I'm great.
Look at Bobby leaning. What the fuck? Get that off. Go back to the other one.
Hey, somebody, look, there's people tunneling out of his nose.
Is that a weed nugget?
No, people walking out.
Oh, I thought. Get that off.
It's from the It poster. All right, not my best work. They're not all winners, Bobby.
Get your head out of the way. so everyone could see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Me, Sarah, Bobby, and Mike.
I want to know what fucking government laboratory Bobby and Mike came out of. I'm trying to find out which one is a clone of the other. Is Bobby a clone of Mike, or is Mike a clone of Bobby?
I don't know.
It's tough.
Let me bring in a new member of the channel who's waiting in the back. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet Abe. What's up, man? I bring you in as soon as you take a bite of food, huh? Awful timing on my part.
That's just classic Nick right there.
It's almost midnight. We have no couth at this hour, man. You whenever you're ready, speak.
That is classic Nick, though.
That is.
Excuse me. Thank you, Nick.
Me. My fault, man. Pleasure to meet you, bro.
Thank you for having me
What's
on.
up, babe?
What up, weed?
Same shit every day.
Do you are you
Just
eating a
weed.
sandwich because you partake in some weed at night? Or you got little munchies here?
No,
I don't know your lifestyle. If I'm insulting you, I apologize.
I was just munching on some goldfish right now, but I am not partaking in weed right now. I'm actually on a year-long tea break.
I don't know what.
I'm not surprised weed the people doesn't know. I'm on a tolerance break.
Nice.
No,
I've done it, but not for a year.
Yeah, you've done it while you slept for 4 hours.
For a couple weeks. For a couple
No,
weeks.
I'm in school right now, so I'm trying to keep a clear head. So I'm don't really want to smoke. Just want to finish
Where
this
you from?
and then.
Or where are you living now?
I live in New York. I live the same side as Jersey. But I live like going up the Palisades Parkway pretty much.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you, are you from OB?
No, my son, his mom moved there right after he finished 8th grade, so we could start high school at Old Bridge.
Okay.
I've grown up in Woodbridge my whole life.
Okay. No, yeah, I was wondering. My
son's in Old Bridge, so Thursday night, Old Bridge plays Woodbridge in football.
Oh, nice.
For the first week.
I got a cousin that lives.
This
I got
should
a
be a
cousin that
good
lives
game
in
to
Old
watch.
Bridge, and he used to play O-line for Old Bridge.
How long ago?
Oh, when did he graduate? He graduated. He's a lot older.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he might have graduated like 2012, 2013. He played ball at Bucknell, and he actually got signed by the Giants for during the offseason. I forget which year. It's probably like 2015, 2016 or something. But that was back when like roster cuts were like, you remember like they used to have to like cut down the roster like every like week or so, every 2 weeks. He didn't make it after one of those roster cuts, but it was pretty cool. Having a family member that at least made it that far.
I had a friend that got drafted by the Rams in like 2016.
What are we doing?
He got released real quick.
How did you get on a bike?
Addy's on a
How did
scooter.
you get on a bike?
Addy, pull up. Nick wants to say hi.
Oh man!
Don't ask questions. It's a scooter. They're scooting.
These are mine now, motherfucker.
It's the Scoot Squad.
What happens in Cali stays in Cali, baby.
Scoot Squad. Hashtag Scoot Squad.
All right, we're going to Santa Monica Pier. We're going to Santa Monica Pier right now. I'll be there in 3 minutes.
All right. See you in a bit.
The Scoot Squad, man. That's awesome.
Damn, that's lit.
Abe, you going to any games?
Wait. Jay says, I wish I was there. Yeah, you would fit in perfectly in California. You would be just one of the people randomly sleeping on a street because you can't stay up.
Weed, to answer your question, I am not sure right now if I'm going to any games. I would like to, but I just gotta see with my school schedule, because I don't know if I'm gonna be having exams on like Mondays or something like that. But also with school, I'm my finances are a little low right now, so I just gotta figure it out.
I understand that. I'm not even in school. My finances are always low. It's not good.
I wonder what you spend it on.
No. I typically grow my own bud. And I also get it. I typically grow my own bud. I also get it for very good prices when I don't have it on hand.
Oh shit!
Poor Jay. He goes, Nick, just say you hate me, man. Sorry, Jay. Oh, my heart hurt reading that. You know I love you. But I will always make jokes about you sleeping. But,
Nick
Jay,
knows
I
everybody.
don't know if you're aware of this, if you weren't here in the beginning of the show. There is now a sleeping trio in the Proud MIJ fan Discord. You've fallen asleep in there. Jaden D'Angelo has fallen asleep in there. And last night, Knob fell asleep in there. I have a screenshot at 5:30 in the morning when I was going through my horrific stomach pain of Knob in there asleep. So,
dude, thank God I
you're
don't
not
fucking.
alone, Jay. You were the starter, man. You started the trend, bro. That's why you get the jokes, because you were sleeping victim number one.
I'll tell you what, Nick. If I still drank, I'd be fucking sleeping in the Discord probably 24/7.
If I still drank, you guys wouldn't know about me. I'd be dead.
Yeah, dude.
Where did they both?
I had a big thing about passing out, like just out of fucking nowhere. One of the reasons why I stopped that shit. Yeah, big thing about that.
Was the girl in Deuce Bigelow the character created about you?
Tony was, dude, the fucking, when he shuts the door and you just hear her fall down the fucking stairs.
Such a good movie.
Such
an underrated, stupid comedy.
Both of them. The second one was great too. When he was in Amsterdam.
I don't think I remember. I drank a lot back
You
then.
never saw the, yeah, trust me.
As soon as I saw it, I would probably see it. Like, yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I get it, dude.
This one, I'm just like,
I've had to reread like 12 books because I've read
I'm
them
gonna wait
all.
for a bike. I'll see one because I could hold my phone better, like if I'm calling in and stuff.
All right, we're gonna bring them on air, but let's hear what they talk about.
Hit and mute.
Yo, Addy. Yeah, I see him. This dude Nick thinks he could whisper, and I don't have my headphones on. He's bugging. Ooh, Nick, interview them for you?
In breaking news, Nate equals Dick.
Nate, keep your eyes on the road.
Yeah. Pay the fuck attention, Nate. You're in a new city and you're worried about me.
Breaking traffic laws and shit.
Also, why doesn't Addison have pants on?
Oh,
he
no
does.
comment. Those, what the fuck were those Q-tips I just saw?
Were those better or worse than Charles?
No, don't do a trick. Don't do a trick.
Oh,
he jumped.
He did a trick. Hold on, we saw that. We saw that. It was on air.
We saw that.
Right into the back of the car.
His little pirouette.
To the back of the car.
Go ahead. Go crazy. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Look, surfer boy.
This can only end poorly. If it ends good, no one cares.
This is riveting. Ooh, he's doing the crouch.
Dude, I trust him. I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
He's him.
He's doing the nervous altar boy.
Yo, he's running opposite. Bro, you're worse than me. Stay on the right.
How far is the pier?
No, we passed it. Addy's having fun. He's like, yo, we'll come back to the pier.
You passed the pier? Jesus Christ. Get out of the show. Past the pier. We're waiting for a romantic moment atop the pier.
That shit?
Right?
I do like him doing that little crouch though.
Her anxiety is skyrocketing watching this.
I do like the little crouch he did though. I never seen somebody do an altar boy stance.
Dude, they've been doing 20 miles an hour for 10 minutes. That pier did not look that far away. Yeah, they're on their way to Venice. They're almost at Santa Clara for the opener. That's how far past the pier they went.
Yeah, I can't go to San Francisco.
Right? Even boom. We go to the Nate, you guys have pissed everybody off in the chat. Even Boomtown, the nicest human being in the world from Canada, wrote, "Go to the fucking pier."
Yo, Addy, we got to go to the pier. They want to
guys
thing from the Ferris wheel. They don't like this.
I like that they're in California, but Boomtown has
Hold
become
up,
your
U-turn! I'm announcing. All right, look at that fucking car. Hold on.
We turn.
I'm swinging back.
Yo, I need a shot of that pink car. Can we get a good shot of that pink car on your right? What kind of car is this?
I don't know, but that is.
There we go. Can you steal that for Carly?
Oh, that's an Alfa
Dude, Carly belongs here.
Yeah,
Carly
steal that
belongs
for Carly.
to Santa Monica. It's
Can we get that for Carly?
He's reading chat, bro. He got it on the phone.
Listen to the Canadian.
Listen to the Canadian.
Damn, dude, I fucking missed
Oh!
that. It was so much fun out there.
All right, we'll check back in with you guys in a few. Good luck.
All right, we're going straight to the pier. We're going straight to the pier.
All right, thank you for listening to me on your vacation. I appreciate it. Even better.
I just want to have fun with Addie on the bike.
All right, wait. All right, if I put a poll up right now and it's either the pier or Compton, whichever one wins, will you guys go to?
What about playing in the sand? Is that an option?
No.
Yeah, you go make it
right, my bike's running out of battery. I'm about to cop that bike
Only
right
if
there.
it's the sand in Compton.
Actually, no. We'll make it a pier. We'll make it a pier.
I want you guys to go on the beach, and I want you to
Dude, we could
recreate
be.
MetLife Stadium.
Ask Addy. It's his hit town. Wherever he goes, I'm with it. Take me to
I
Compton.
want you to build MetLife Stadium out of sand.
Addison, are we close to Compton?
This is my order of preference. Number 1 would be Compton, and I could do a street interview. Number 2 would be the beach where they taped Baywatch. Number 3 would be the pier.
Compton?
Addy, are we near the Baywatch Beach?
Wait, number 2 would be the Kobe Hill. You can go to Kobe Hill.
Yo, he's yelling. He's yelling at my J fan. He's promoting you. He's just screaming about MIJ fan.
All right, it's still early.
These guys are on. These guys are definitely high, Nick.
This should definitely be a promo on why not to smoke weed.
Whoa! I didn't go. I wouldn't say go that far. You're definitely having a blast. I wish I was there right now.
Man.
You know, in fact, I'm gonna
bikers first.
In fact, I'm gonna smoke so much weed that I think I'm there with them.
Sarah, I think you can say that every time you tune in when I'm on late. What did I just tune into? Yeah, Sarah, I just want to say, everybody loves you. Everyone talks so kindly about you. But where the fuck were you calling in with your friends on scooters when you were on vacation? So pipe the fuck down.
Yeah, no,
you didn't do this for my show when you were away.
She did say she was on bullshit.
Oh, we got cops. We got cops.
Oh, shit. Cops, 5-0.
Keep the camera on. Don't cut it off.
I got scared and I took them out of the show when I heard cops.
No, why would you do that? It's such a rookie move. Shit was just starting to get good.
I'm a white boy from the suburbs. I panic.
We're going opposite traffic. Addie's with it. Opposite traffic.
No, I'm not gonna lie. He started saying it's a cop.
Can I get a street interview? Can I get a street interview with a cop?
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. They want a street interview. Well, I think they're dealing with an accident.
Dude, do not go up to the street. Do not go up to the cop.
They're dealing with an
No,
accident.
definitely go right up to that cop and say, we pay your salary, so you're obligated to do his interview with us.
Wait, I'll put it on speaker.
Addison is singing Bad Boys right now.
Heads up, biker coming, Addie.
Bad boy.
Clothesline him. Clothesline the biker. Clothesline the biker. Take him out.
Nick,
dude,
I
full
have to
speed.
deal with the repercussions. Like I
Going.
said, you're in New Jersey. Stop it.
All right. I didn't know you were taking my suggestion seriously.
I thought he was. That's why.
If I was in New York and I knew the streets, I'd consider it. Because he can't catch me.
I'm sorry, Sarah. Accept my apologies.
Yo, I'm going to the right side of the road. You're bugging out, Eddie.
I always knew you were far left.
Woohoo!
Thank you. I'll be here all night.
He's Oppo Taco. Come to the good side, Eddie.
Sarah, do you accept my apology?
Oh, there he is. Straight. Yeah.
I like that you have to inform Addison to be straight.
He's a nut.
Yeah.
This place is fire. I drank later last night. Go to hold on. Shout out Shez J and the Jeff, the bartender. That place got me fucked up last night.
That's always good.
All right, we're a block from the pier. We're a block from the pier.
All right. Call us when you get to the top. We know it's going to take a little bit.
Yeah, only
All right.
when you're at the tip, though. Just the tip.
Hold up.
All right. Let me get back to talking to Abe. We'll see you in a little bit.
Say talking Jets.
Just the tip, Nate. Just the tip of the beer.
We're an hour for the show.
All right, we're
forgot
docking
the
our
Jets
bikes. We're
existed
docking.
at this point. All right, they're docking their bikes.
That's what she said.
Yeah, what is that? What is that background on weed?
What
that restaurant? Chez J is where Frank Sinatra used to sing in LA. Oh, that's Sarah in Australia.
that, my friend, is what we call a saru.
Dan coming in. When did Shine Show turn into Bobby Midnight Stream? In hour 4. I slept a bunch today. I was a little under the weather this morning, so I'm well rested. And we did almost 2.5 hours of Jets, and now here we are.
These are the demon hours.
The chat was very generous tonight with donations, memberships, and they followed VR's channel and throwing some free overtime tonight. Overtime is off the rails. Whatever happens, happens. That usually happens when weed comes in now.
I gotta run to the store. I'll be back in a few minutes.
The store. That's what we call the weed dealer now, the store.
I mean, I did go to a vending machine to get it earlier, so.
Very nice. Well played.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Them late night munchies.
I'll see you in a bit.
They have DoorDash, bro. Be safe.
Oh no, I used to run up DoorDash when I was at my old school. Actually gets expensive.
It does. It does.
Bad. I was just telling I was at work earlier and I was telling some of my coworkers, I was like, yo, in 2 weeks we get red zone every Sunday until when is it? Would it be is there red zone in the playoffs? I forget.
The first Sunday of the new year.
Mm-hmm.
The first Sunday of the new year.
I can't wait.
And where are you going to school? Where are you at? Are you up by the Palisades? You go locally?
Yeah, no, I go to the school like 5 minutes from my house. I'm in nursing school right now. So I finished in April.
Nice. Good luck to you, man.
Thank you. And I
always say that too. I've been in the hospital a bunch, if you know my story. I always say that people who take care of other people get front row seats in heaven, man. That's a special type of person. I can't deal with other people's blood. I coach youth sports. If people are bleeding, I fucking run and go the other way. Like, I can't do it. But like, people who take care of people are amazing human beings.
Oh, thank you. Honestly, I can deal with blood and guts and all that. Like that's not bad for me. I don't know. Sometimes the smells though, that's I think that's the worst part.
Yeah.
Some nasty ass smells. And honestly, and you'd be surprised, honestly, like I mean, you get some very nasty patients, like, you know, in terms of like personality and like attitude wise, but I mean, those are few. Like you get like the majority of them, you know, they're always very very grateful, and like they tend to be very nice, you know, and like, you know, just I just enjoy that, you know, like interacting with people like that. The families are they can get but oh well, it's part of the trade.
I was gonna do what did we learn, but now Charles is back to talk to Carly. Carly, any interest in coming on and having a conversation with Charles on air?
Are we setting up Charles and Charlie? Are we getting them together?
Charles and Carly would be a fantastic on-air team.
Mm-hmm.
Charles and Carly, any interest in doing the 15 minutes on my show? I'm asleep.
Oh. Boo.
Well, here you are.
Writing in the chat.
Come on, you've called in before from the bed or the couch, tucked under a blanket. Nurses are the best people, just saying.
Oh, thank you, Sarah.
Relax. You're still in school. You're not there yet. You don't get to take the compliment yet, Abe.
That's
Pipe
true.
the fuck down. Pipe down.
That's true.
That's like me saying people with 10 toes are awesome. I can't take that compliment anymore. I'm not there yet.
I'll be there next summer.
God bless you, man. Good luck to you.
I'm pulling
for you. I'm rooting for success for everybody. Well, Carly, one half of the team is here. I just want to show you. Charles is back. Charles, say hello.
What up, Charles?
All right. Carly or Sarah, I need either one of you to call in and speak to Charles. I think he's on the Carly train right now. Sarah, you went away for a week, and I think Charles soured on you. Any truth to that, Charles? Or are you still infatuated with Sarah as well?
They're fine women.
They're fine women. All right. All right. Let's, Charles, I'm going to throw you in the back. Let's see if either one of them pop on. I'm going to continue getting to know Abe. Last night on Bobby's show, we found out way more than I ever expected to find out about you. Also, gray underwear. Good look for you.
Wait, so what exactly happened with Charles? What did Charles
he
do
was
to
laying in bed like he is now, and then at one point they said he had a white tank top on, and then he proceeded to turn the camera down, and he was just in there in his gray boxer briefs, and gave us a zoom in of Boomtown.
Oh no.
But while we are waiting for Nate, and I could see them in the back, they're getting close. Can you show us the wheel? Can I see the wheel, Nate? How far away you are?
I know.
Right there.
Oh. All right. You're getting close. All right.
There's a kissing booth right here first.
Oh boy. All right. Be safe. Hydrate too. You guys are doing a lot of walking now. Be safe.
Cheers.
Are you on the pier right now?
Yeah. You want look Jets fans.
All right.
Oh, it's active.
Jets fans.
All right. Nice.
Jets fans.
All right. Awesome. Pier burger. All right. We'll see you in a bit. Good luck. Godspeed.
Cheers.
Can one of you jump off the pier when you get to the water?
You want to jump off the pier into the water. You want to go skinny dipping?
Nice.
Only always. Right
Charles
there.
Gorman approves. Charles Gorman approves. Good luck, boys. We'll see you in a few.
Godspeed, soldiers.
Look at that. Oh, look at Carly turning into the proud New York Jet fan show producer. Sarah can call in. It's in a reasonable hour where she lives. Sarah, she's right. It is a reasonable
around
hour.
Here?
We haven't seen. Sarah's from Australia.
Oh, wow. You know, that's interesting because
wait, let me catch up with some of the what did we learns. I'm missing some of these. What did we learn? I'm looking for them. There's a lot of other comments going on right now. I should probably just focus on one.
There's nothing like Jets fans. Very true. We are a very unique bunch.
I learned electric scooters and weed are great icebreakers for your second date. Nice.
Nice. Are you going to any of the? Oh,
go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna ask. Are you going to any of the like the Jets Talk 24, like the Talking Jets day or like the Jets Media Day? Any of those?
I can't do the Bronco game. I planned on going to the Bronco game because I only wanted to miss one Sunday of coaching football because I committed to it, and I don't want to miss more than one. And I was going to do that day, but the Sunday before. Now, the 22nd, my son wants to go to visit Rowan University, and he applied for the tour. So me and his mom are going to take him. I don't want to miss that.
Supposedly, I heard Rowan's the biggest party school in New Jersey. So things I've heard.
I was there with 3 good friends who were in the fantasy football draft yesterday, and we were talking about it. And the late 90s, I was like an honorary member of their fraternity. Like it would be like a private fraternity night, and it would be them and just me. Like they let me come in, and it was just Phi Kappa Sigma at Rowan in the 90s was amazing place to be.
Like Animal House?
It was. I'll save all the details, but one night I hooked up with a lady. Her brother was coming to pick her up. We stopped. She was going to get picked up. She didn't want to know that he was at a fraternity. She was at a fraternity party. So she's like, all right, you got to pick me up at this time at the mobile gas station. We'll walk over there. We stopped. We fooled around right next to the gas station in a field. And then when I was done, I had passed out for a little bit and woke up at the field at like 5 o'clock in the morning and like was like, what the fuck? I like had to get out of there. So I plan on showing my son that and telling him that story when we go down there right in front of his mother. We're not together anymore. So.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah. It'll be good.
All right. We have Nate.
Jump shot. The basketball game.
There's no way he's got a good shot. There's no way he's got a good shot.
Oh,
he shoots like Kobe after the accident.
His jumper is crazy.
Like Kobe after
I'm sorry. That is terrible shooting for him.
Ooh.
Sir. Oh my God. Oh, we came back to it. Okay, all right. He did the boomerang. Yeah, that's the Australian boomerang. Oh no. Yeah, he's flaming him. This black guy's flaming. He does a great job, though. Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh!
Money in the bank, yes, sir. Cash
Oh.
out. Cash me out. He won a little pineapple.
Nate.
Yeah.
Nate, tell him his form is weaker than our economy.
Oh my God. Nick, I don't have you on speaker. Oh, 1 out of 5. He gets a pineapple. Another
Nate, this looks like California you.
He gets a pineapple.
He said it looks like California me.
He gets a pineapple and a pen.
Oh! Look, he gets the octopus. He gets the octopus.
Does that lady have the baby in the book bag? That's a big book bag. What she got in there?
No, it's not.
Wait.
Yes, sir. What were you going for?
California
That's
Nate?
what you wanted? You wanted that?
Yes.
Okay, and he knocked it down. Oh, you want the monkey? He wanted 5 for 5. Come on. Come on. You got to settle once in a while. Yeah. Good job.
He got it. He got it.
Well
Nah,
done.
he got
Well
it.
done.
Good shit, King.
Yeah. Nice job.
Is that a penis to the side of the game? What am I looking at there? Is that the thing looking for Bobby's nuts?
What am I looking? Oh, this thing?
Yes. What is that?
It's
Is that
Bobby's?
Bobby's?
It's a churro, bro. It's a churro.
Oh, all right. Well,
it's a
I
churro
thought
with
it may have
legs.
been Bobby without the nuts.
Oh, there goes Addy. What's Addy gonna do to the churro?
Oh man, I'm missing so many. That's what I learned.
Yeah, Nick. If someone pays $10 to you right now, Addy will shoot 5. I'll get it for him.
If somebody does
Someone
a
sends you a
$10
super chat, yeah, or whatever, equal in subs, and I'll buy 5 jumpers for Addy.
All right, you heard him, folks. If somebody
Yeah,
gives a $10 super chat, Nate will pay $10, and we can watch Addison shoot and make fun of him forever.
Airball.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
That would have
sir.
took out Kobe's helicopter if it was
Oh my
flying
God!
over.
Another one to the right. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Airballed. Nah.
What is this?
And he was flaming the last
This
guy.
is horrible.
He was flaming the European, bro.
Ask him which one are you even aiming for? We can't tell.
Dude, he went left and right, and they tell you. I remember last time they tell you if you aim for one and it goes in another, it doesn't count. But like, I don't know what he was aiming for. You're right. What are they discussing? He's going over his form. They're going over his form right now. They're trying to fix it.
Tom Ace learned that Bobby's gonna be very mad at Nick for not making him aware of the call-ins.
Lonzo
Armand
Ball.
learned I got gifted a sub. Thanks whoever gifted me.
Oh, if the
Rick
big fella's
learned that
still in here,
Addison
thank
and
you, big
Nate
fella.
don't want to hang with me.
Rick, we'll be out all night. Come through.
Hank learned. We learned who does the fighting deep in the south of Texas. Very good.
Oh, we got another contestant. Here he goes. He was practicing his jumper on the side too. Pump fake. Got him.
Pump fake.
Pump fake. And an air ball.
Airball, nice.
Shit.
Yeah, you gotta get
In
the
public,
defender.
Yeti learned.
Oh my God, another. No, that didn't go in.
Yeti learned that camera angles do not do justice. East and West can cohere. Nate and Addy have fun, and even Carly can look bad in poor lighting. Go Cuse.
Yeah, he hasn't hit the rim yet.
I don't agree with that.
Oh,
5. We got the rim one. Oh no.
Damn, did he go over 5?
YouTube.
Dan learned that Nick saw Charles Ding Dong. Nick
Yo, proud New York Jets fan. You'll see your highlights, bro. Check it out.
low lights. They're low lights. I'm behind in the chat.
We learned that Nate calls his penis a churro.
Nobody wants to see Addy shoot. All right.
Yeah, John, I just caught up to this comment, but I saw that too. And of course, that's where Sarah's mind was.
I want to see what's going on with that churro and that cream coming out of the top.
Very interesting.
Let me put them on mute as we're trying to navigate the waters here. For that, Addison and Nate, you guys are on mute for a moment. Let me catch up with these. What did we learn? Weed the people. That's not a churro. That's your missing toe. Son of a bitch. Go get your food, you fat fuck. Making fun of me like that when you're not even here. Sarah said I was going to call, but this is much more exciting. Sarah, I just learned that Sarah's excited by multiple men. I learned Carly is committed to 18 minutes with Charles on his show. What the fuck did that guy just do?
What the fuck was that?
What? Did he make it?
No. What the fuck?
I don't know what's worse, that
the
guy's
fuck was
form or the way this guy drinks his drink right in front of you.
Hit him?
Yo. Bad. Real bad.
I'm gonna watch the replay right now.
He's gonna watch the replay. That's so good that you
His
have
girl's
instant
watching it.
replay.
Yeah, his girl's showing him. His girl took a video. His girl's showing him. I'm dead.
Tell her to delete that video or she has to break up with him.
Oh my god. Yo, that was a catapult. That was a catapult, bro.
Nate,
Yeah.
are you willing? You remember on the Man Show where they had the kid on the street and Jimmy Kimmel would give them things to say and he would say it? Are you willing to let me feed you lines to say right now?
Addison, are we willing to, Nick, dude? If it was anyone else that asked the question, probably yes. But the fact that you asked it, he wants us to do the Jimmy Kimmel where he feeds us questions and we ask it to people.
The Man Show?
The Man Show, yeah. Addie's down. Addie's your delivery.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, let me get caught up. Give me a minute. Let me get caught up with
Oh,
this.
no, we got more jumpers. Yeah,
All right, Abe, I'm sorry.
No worries. This is very interesting watching all these atrocious shooting forms.
All right, do we have? All right, we do not. All right. No, I'm gonna be funny, Clancy. Oh, I'm gonna be funny. I don't know if everyone's gonna agree with that. Boom. If you want to go, let me know, and I will. You can drop yours. I don't want to hold you up. All right.
Nick, can you hear me?
I can now. I'm back.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I have headphones that are kind of discreet. I'll give them to Addison, and I'll stay like 5 to 10 feet behind him so they don't see me coming. And I'll get him, but you'll hear the audio because he'll wear my headphones, all right?
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yo, you wear my headphones, and I'll be in a distance, and then so they won't think it's anything. And then they'll hear because you're wearing them.
Let's do it.
Yeah. We'll put it on the phone right there. Like right here. All right here. There it goes. Here.
I love that you people think so low of me that right away you think it's just going to be horrible.
Yeah, I hear you, Nick.
Yo, Tom said I learned that Carly dreams of Carl when she sleeps.
You gotta like adjust your hat or something.
I'm having like a panic attack right now with excitement. How excited
All
I
right,
am.
let's do it. Who am I going to, Nick?
All right, well, let's see somebody shoot, and we want to comment on the shooting.
All right. Oh, I can't. I'm good. It's a lady now. Dude, it's a fucking lady.
All right. Wait, is that a kid?
No, it's a lady.
All right. Tell her this must be a lot different than a kitchen, huh?
Oh, fuck off.
Tell her she'd be better off making the churros.
Churros? How about this guy? What about this guy? I mean, this dude. This guy with the sick back hair. Nick.
All right, Nate, you got to get closer, Nate. You got to get closer.
Nate, you gotta get closer. Get closer.
Oh, what is that shooting form?
Yeah, Nate, you got to get closer and get behind so I can see what the shot does.
He wants to see the shot. No. Whoever's shooting, he wants me to. Alright, who's shooting?
No way, that guy made one?
I don't know.
All right,
No
this is
fucking
giving
way
me
in hell.
freaking baby syndrome right now.
There's no way in hell he made it. Oh, this guy, what are you out?
Charles coming in with another question for Sarah. Do you like talking to me? Well, I like that Charles turns my show into speed dating phone call.
Charles is the man.
All right, ask this guy in the pink shirt. Do you think that color works for you? I'm fucking kidding. Don't do it.
How's it going, man? Good. All right. I almost wore that same fucking shirt. Yeah.
I was like, Coach, they got super sweaty.
It's a solid color. Who doesn't want to be wrapped up in pink, you know? Everyone wants to be wrapped up in pink.
That's what she said.
Okay, what am I saying to this guy about the shot? He missed horribly. Excuse me.
Right, I can't see who's shooting because Nate's like 5 foot tall, like Bobby.
Now it's a little kid, so.
There's a crowd.
Can't do it.
Oh, even better. Let's make fun of kids. Get up there. Get up there.
Okay.
The kid with that aim is your dad, Zach Wilson.
Is your dad Zach Wilson, kid? Come on. Zach Wilson might have some bastards running around right now. There's a buff ass lady walking over here. Nate, you see the? Watch out, this buff ass lady's coming. This lady is the real life Xena right here.
Let
It's
me
crazy.
see.
She will fucking
Is
pop your.
that a guy or a girl leaning on that pole right there?
There's a pole leaning on this pole for sure.
Wait, is that a woman or a man leaning on that pole right there?
There's a pole leaning on the pole. Let's just say it that way.
All right. Go up to that person with their white sneakers leaning on the pole and be like, is that the only pole you want behind you tonight? Or are you looking for more?
Oh my lord. Nick's gonna get me locked up for life.
You don't have to do it. Oh, look, they must have heard. They left.
Okay. This guy is right here.
I'm kidding. Don't do it. All right,
like,
Nate.
Nate.
I got to bail because I'm getting like shooken syndrome from the camera work. I love you guys.
Okay.
Have a great night. Enjoy, boys.
Nate, tell the person leaning on the pole that you almost wore that same shirt today.
So he's gotta go. It said some shaky camera syndrome.
Nate, tell the person leaning on the pole that you almost wore that same bra today.
Gentlemen, have a great night. Nate.
Peace out, Nick.
Addison, have fun, boys. Be careful. Thank you for having fun with that. Addison, I'm glad you survived. Oh, Jesus Lord.
Nick, you should have brought me on. I had all the questions.
Boomtown.
You're trying to get him set up.
I was. But I say the same shit to people in person, so I'm not giving them anything I wouldn't say.
I would have been worse. To be fair.
Boomtown, drop it. I gotta sign off. I'm getting tired. I crashed. Charles, I know you're in the back. Any parting words?
Keep out of trouble and stay safe.
Any professions of love for Sarah or Carly?
I'll keep that to myself.
Yeah, you will, you dirty bitch.
Way to go. I like that. That's a sign
What
of
you
growth.
said now, weed?
All right. I gotta get
love
out of here.
Charles.
Charles, thank you. Abe,
Hi, Charles.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Abe.
Thank you, Nick.
for joining the
Thanks for having me on. It was great talking to you.
Yeah,
Abe,
man.
you're
We'll do
awesome,
more.
and I love your mustache.
Thank you, Weed.
Appreciate that mustache.
I love the beard. I love the beard.
Thank you, man. It's almost a year old.
I'm trying to get like that. I have peach fuzz, but it's coming in soon.
You got to get through that beard puberty, that awkward phase, and then it starts to look real manly and majestic. You got to get through the puberty. Look at Nick.
Work on it. We'll work on it. Nick, you also have a very nice beard too.
Look at Nick's beautiful salt and pepper beard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, super.
That's wisdom right there.
I am jealous.
Every time Weed shows a new picture, it gets grayer. All right. Let me run. Abe, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Nick, get my thing on Discord. I sent you the request.
I will.
All right, man. You have a great night. Love you, dude.
Later,
See you
bro.
soon.
All right. Let's get through Boomtown's tremendousness. I learned running late and on time. Hell of an oxymoron to start the show. Nick is a nibbler. I think might be the hottest take of the entire offseason. Fuck Woodbridge. Nick's OnlyFans is only $9. Nice. Bonus, F the Snoopy Bowl. Clean up needed in Bobby's pants thanks to his left nut. Cocks are big business in Texas. Nick needs to work on his Italian accent. Stiggers is going to be our gunna. Oh, making fun of American accents, are you? Double bonus, the gifted membership algorithm has a sixth sense of humor. Thanks to Nick, I know what a German prostitute sounds like. Rick Kent, you've changed, man. Cunts was a dick last game. Triple bonus. Knob is into peg legs. Breakdancing is for everyone. I swear to God, it worked all night. Not the first time that particular sentence has been uttered. Nick has a nice rack. Thank you again, Jake, for noticing. Quadruple bonus. Everyone has feelings. Author, Charles Gorman. Carly has an hourly rate. Addison and Nate, confirmed Dolphins fans. Random Jets fan has a homeless smell. Go to the fucking pier. Yes. Awesome. Thank you all. What do we got here?
Addison wanted you to hear this lady singing, but she just stopped.
Someone singing?
This woman right here in the screenshot.
1, 2, 3, run back to me. Running over mountains and sailing over seas. 1, 2, 3, run back to me. Oh, we wanna come, but we never wanna be my exes and the oh, they haunt me.
Did we just find the female Bobby?
They want me. Oh, they want me. Oh, my exes and the oh, they haunt me. Like oh, they want me to make them
Have Addison go up to her and say, "Can I make you go later?"
Just say one verse at a time. That's all you get. Oh, she's gone. Holy shit, where's she going? What the fuck? Well, where's she going? What the fuck? She's running. Yo, what?
The meth dealer showed up.
She just picked up her bottle and left and ran.
Nice.
That's it. Oh, you're not joking. She's in the alley with her girl.
Nice. All right. She must have got the signal to go do performances. All right. I'm signing off, gentlemen. Have a good night. Get home safe. Later, boys. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone for the gifted memberships, the super chats, for being awesome. We had a tremendous time tonight. Next week is holiday weekend. There's no games. And then after that, shit gets real. I appreciate everybody for hanging out, for watching, for liking the stream. Share it. Tell your friends. We're having fun here. You're going to learn some stuff about the Jets, and then you're going to laugh your ass off. You never know where the show is going to go. And like Jake said, it's your favorite content creator's favorite content show to watch. Where do you hear those takes? The Jake Asman Show. I'm Nick. I've been your host. Shout out to VR, my co-host. Shout out to all of you. You're tremendous. It's ring season. What up, Murdog? Everyone, be loud, be proud. New York Jets fans, have a good night.